Arena. A good afternoon to all of our super fans. My name is Hans Galeria.
At ako naman ang makakasama nyo ngayon, your very own Odin. Buksan na natin ang ikaliwang linggo ng MPLPH.
You guys can see na, right, clearly. Guys, I'm doing MPLPH Restream, so let's watch together. This is my first time streaming MPL.
Surprising results in that
Anyways, let's see.
Tama ka dyan, Hans. At
I
sa
hope the
ating
stream quality is good,
natuklasan,
guys.
Aurora Gaming at Team Liquid PH ang natutuktok ng ating standings ngayon. Pagkatapos nilang talunin ang kanilang rivals na Onyx Philippines at roster ng Team Falcons.
And you know what? Hindi
guys, stream quality is good na.
We had the Phoenix Army representing TNC Pro Team finally making their way onto the winning column. Iba talaga no pag ang usapan ay lakas ng Pinas. Kaya ano pang hinihintay natin?
Restream.
Natin sa mga
Hi guys, hi guys.
Kaya sa
See
mga
ya,
nanonood
Jeff,
sa
Jack,
atin
Pro
ngayon,
Gamer, hi.
welcome to
MPL Philippines Season 15.
Sheesh, guys.
Who will reign supreme in the new era? To answer that question in this week's opener. Leo at your service, alongside Brigida and Renmar Santa Cruz. How has the week been so far? Are we ready for another week of MPL?
I don't know if the previous
What happened?
week was enough rest or
support.
enough time to digest everything that happened for week number 1.
Audio, guys, audio, okay?
Like,
Like, can you guys hear what they're saying?
And, more to come for the next 7 remaining weeks of MPL.
Should I increase the volume?
Way to put it, but yeah, it was a very interesting week number 1. Good to be back. Although it feels like I've lost a part of myself, I just can't explain, put my head on or hand on what that is
Subtitles
actually.
if possible.
But yeah, I'm very excited.
Bro, they are
since
speaking
we're
in
starting
English
off week
only.
2 with a star match.
It is going to be former world champions Falcons Philippines versus Onyx Philippines, who by the way is coming from losses. Both of these gigantic, colossal teams.
Where is that QR code
in just
thingy?
a bit, we will be sharing with you
I don't want
once
this
again the lay of the land, the schedule of tonight's matches. It's a back-to-back double banger episode of MPL Philippines. But first, real quick, we'd like to let y'all know that you can play like a pro with Infinix GT20 Pro.
Infinix is a sponsor for this MPL, I guess. Infinix GT20 Pro. Nice phone, to be honest. The design is good, na?
That's right, up to 1,000 pesos off and exclusive freebies sa GT20 Pro.
Sheesh.
Hashtag lakas sa laro.
My prediction is Onyx PH wins this, then AP wins in the second game. Okay, Falcon versus Onyx. You think Onyx will win? Okay.
Successful revenge
12 minutes to
matches,
draft.
right? So I'm looking forward to
You
see
too,
a
Onyx?
lot more happen
Bra.
this week. But if ever you do need
Hi,
pro-level
Nanang, hi.
speed as well,
Manas, hi.
make the
You're
smart
supporting
switch
Onyx.
and stay ahead of the game.
See,
your
I increase
smart
volume,
season today
please.
for only 99 pesos and experience ultra-fast 5G connectivity
Okay,
on any
you guys can
device.
hear, na?
No SIM swapping needed. Available
Falcon
now
will
at
win.
smart stores nationwide or online via the Smart Online Store.
There is a current power
Falcon is underdog, to be honest. Like, Onyx is going on momentum, right? Like, they are the champions.
Echelon, if you will, and that is currently being held by Aurora, Team Liquid Philippines.
See, seeing cheat thrills, please.
and
Sheesh.
we're thinking
That's the
who will
difference here.
finish this little triangle of power, and I think there's one more slot left in that upper bracket of power rankings. It's between Falcons and Onyx Philippines.
And we're starting off the week with these two, and I wish it was just that they're fighting for.
Bro, Onyx is where King Kong is now, the jungler. Falcon is strong, but Onyx PH has better teams than most teams out there.
At the top after being considered world champions. The most
You follow
world
MPLPH,
champions.
bro? Jeff, bro?
I feel like they're very much looking forward to facing each other as well after all this time.
See, you can hear now, na?
Currently, Team Liquid Philippines.
Bro, Team Liquid is leading.
Undefeated,
What the
unscathed,
fuck?
4-0, followed by Aurora, Onyx, and then Falcons. And of course, TNC
Bro,
looking
2 match
better,
points,
fresher than
2
they've ever
wins.
been in the longest time.
Net
Yeah,
game win
DNC is
4.
looking really good compared
Oh.
to the finals. The 3 teams you see there on the standings, AP, Brent, Omega, and
AP
Twisted
Brent is
Minds, who all of them
at
seem
number
to be
6.
undergoing some sort of identity crisis. TNC, they've shown who they are, what they could potentially be at the end of the season, just in the first
Onyx
week.
Indonesia
So we're
gets
going to be
carried
watching
by
out for
Kyrie
them
and
tomorrow.
Onyx
But
has
yeah, with
better teams
Falcons
in
and
sheesh.
Onyx, it's a statement, not just which one
Their
of us
gameplay
deserves
is
to be in the
better,
top 3,
macro
but
wise.
also which one of us are actually, a little bit better off People expected 14-0 for Onyx
Super
PH.
Onyx in third
Stopped
place.
right away by Aurora
Yeah.
in week 1. For Team Falcons PH, yeah, you
Bro,
guys are just
Aurora
gonna
is actually
continue to be
number
Team
2
Liquid Philippines. That
ahead
didn't
than
happen.
Onyx.
So now it's a
Wow,
statement
that's
for
actually
these
shocking
two,
to me.
which one of
I thought
them can
Aurora
find
will be down.
momentum and
You know, like
strength.
in the lower
And for
rankings,
those
but
who are reading
they are
between
actually
the
at number
lines,
2.
this is the star match. So if we're following the logic of the first week, should we just dash all
Sheesh.
hopes and expect the unexpected, especially for this world champion versus world champion matchup?
First game is
gonna
between
go
Falcon and
not
Onyx.
the way we
Bro.
expect.
I want to be surprised in a good way because I'm expecting Onyx Philippines to just continue their trend against Team Falcons PH. But you know,
Hope
I'm
they
a
win now.
Falcons guy,
You're
and
an
I
AP.
want to see Team
Onyx
Falcons
PS guy.
sort of come back to their old
Interest.
strength.
And does that mean Aurora, despite being undefeated, currently sitting on 2 points after week 1 alone, will they face an upset? Because again,
Bro, that's
the
a lot of
scale
people
weighs
there,
more
bro.
to the Northern
Sunday
Lights.
we are
Will
going
the
to have
former
a
MPL
MPL
champion
of our
suddenly
own, na?
come out
Sunday.
through the gates?
I mean, it's hard to say that after a week they just
Mama, നമുക്കൊരു
immediately
team
find the
ഇറക്കണം.
answers
Jetty
to
Road
their
KL. എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് പേര്?
problems, especially that they've shown a number of them in the first week. But we'll never know. I'm expecting a lot
Sheesh.
of changes, maybe even in. I've been hearing. I've
ഇച്ചിരി
been
നല്ല
hearing
പേര്
this
വല്ലതും
here and
ഇടാമല്ലേ?
there. Maybe possibly even in lineups to see, but
Sheesh,
maybe
guys.
not for today, but for some other days.
I hope I don't
You know
get
what?
copyright
A
for
change in
this.
lineups
They gave
might
me
provide
permission
an
to
extra
stream
layer
it,
of chaos that we're
but
not
now I
ready
don't.
for. Already we're
Like, this is my
asking
first
too
time
many
streaming it.
questions with very little to see in answers. I think it just has to come down to the games. I think that's what allows for us to just have an open mind going into the matchup here today, because there's one
ബോട്ട്
more
ജെട്ടിയാണ്
left on the
ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
podium. A
അത്
slot for
പ്രത്യേകം
either
പറയണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആൾക്കാർ വേറെ വല്ലതും വിചാരിക്കും.
Falcons
Definitely
or
ranking,
Onyx.
okay.
Given that last season,
Oh,
it was very
so
similar.
Onyx
We're
is
just
having the
missing
highest
one
ranking,
big
followed
one
by
figure, Team Liquid
RORA,
Philippines. They had
and
a
then
rough season 14,
Falcon
but
and
back
AP
then,
Brand at number
it was
3.
Fnatic Onyx, and then Aurora, and then just coming up
So this
short.
is a condition
The
in
then
MPLPH
Falcons
ranking wise before the
That's why I
tournament
feel like a
actually.
lot of the results from week 1 was surprising to many, because going into this, people were expecting it's just going to be
Oh,
same
week
old, same
1
old.
actually
It's gonna be
Falcon won against
Onyx,
Team Liquid. Oh,
Aurora,
Team Liquid won against Falcon.
Falcons AP Brand
Okay.
Slash, well, now just
Team
Team
Liquid,
Falcons.
then Twisted
So
Minds,
I like
Twisted
that we're
Minds
already
versus
highlighting
RORA.
earlier in the season.
RORA
A lot of
actually
regular
won.
season discussions usually
RORA
go,
2-1
just
Onyx.
wait for the
Bro,
playoffs. That's when,
RORA
we,
beat Onyx?
that's when we'll see just
What
how
the
strong
fuck?
they are. But
I mean,
we tend to
Aurora beat
forget
Team
that a
Onyx.
lot of
Onyx
what happens in the
beats-
playoffs,
sheesh.
actually, you get to see previews of it in the
Bro, I
regular
missed that
season. That's
match,
why
I
regular
guess.
season matches are so important. Those little brewing rivalries,
Aurora.
the record in
Just
the regular
Aurora is the
season
casino.
has a lot
Shortening.
of
Oh,
weight
okay,
in
okay,
terms
Aurora.
of analyzing and
PH.
telling the story
Oh,
of
Aurora
matches
MLBB.
once we get into
Yeah,
the
it's
playoffs.
You gotta live in
literally
the
written there.
now.
I
It
just
doesn't
need to
make
read
sense
it.
to
Nah?
just say, "Oh, we'll see in the playoffs." You
Exactly.
didn't get to the playoffs without playing these matches.
Yes.
So far, with Team Liquid in the lead,
Bro,
as
these
well
are the
as
teams, nah?
Aurora, you have these two
This is
teams that each
Falcon and that
suffered
is
a loss
Onyx PH probably.
and won a sweeping victory. So
Damn.
we're pitting head-to-head here. Idol naman
Rogan,
kids,
I-
versus
yeah, I know
the
this guy.
Monster Mage Super Friends.
She's few as a super
11 to
Middle
14
lane is
games played. KDA way in favor of Super Friends. You know what? I take it back.
Bro.
All the rest of the stats.
Super
going
Friends,
over to Super Friends. I think
stats
Fury
are
has like
much
one
better
stat ahead of
compared to
him.
few.
I
That
think-
season.
But stats
Yeah.
doesn't mean
This is
everything. Nah?
probably one of the biggest reasons why a lot
Falcons
of
are good. They
people
just need to
have
change their
considered
angler and
Super
XP.
Friends to be one of the most
Yes, they called me to play as
underrated
jungler, but I was
mid
elder
laners.
as-
Even despite seeing all this, these statistics
Bro, what is he
based
doing?
on the previous
Sheesh.
season,
Bro
it
is posing
almost
as a
feels
mannequin.
Like it took us a while to acknowledge Super Friends. And what is this staring contest that's happening?
Yeah, it's like the two roamers just said, "Now let's not talk about the mid laners. It's
Bro,
all
these
about
guys are
us." Why
funny.
is Brusco licking his lips at the camera? What is that?
We did kissy lips. Yeah. All right. What are these icons?
Leo
of
is actually
mid-laning
OG, okay?
magic
Leo is so fun
without
to
the rest
hear.
of their team, you know?
Yeah.
It takes the perfect four to complement
Brigade is
strong
everyone's
mid. So
crush
that
after
said,
M6, I think.
Again, you have to take all the stats shown with context. So is it safe to say that for once...
This is Rafael, right?
and often throughout
Leo
his career
Brigade
in
and
out,
Rafael, I think.
Few is the underdog, despite having been in
Only
the league
PH
for
are
a
going to win
while.
by a huge amount.
Yeah, I think you could really say that
Let's see,
based
let's
off
see.
of recent performances.
6 more minutes to
we
draft.
almost always see the monster. The monster within few that comes out here and there because now, to be
Nandanda
fair for
Leo,
Team Falcons,
Leo
there's
does.
Of course, if it's not few
Brain
popping
Rota
off, it's
tournament
usually
nowadays in
Calteasy. A lot of eyes always on
not-
Super
not
Marco,
really.
Flapteasy coming out with
MLBB
the
is
surprises.
actually
But
fun.
there's something about
They
a
make
monster
the
performance from
meta
few
now.
that just feels
The
so
other
special.
regions
Maybe it's
follow.
because we
Yeah.
don't always see it.
They are
but
the
Few
people
really is
who
just more
actually
of
make the meta
I'ma stay
every
low-key
time.
kind of guy, while Super Friends just goes boom.
Yeah, and I think
So
those
I'm expecting to
particular
learn
timings
something from these
from
games.
you, I nearly
Hi, Nero.
combined
Hi,
with
hi, hi.
Super few.
Today
But
only
like,
watch party?
those timings
Yeah.
tend to really
Probably.
come in clutch. Or
For the next
whenever
3 days, I
it's a
have to stream.
really
Actually,
do
7th,
or
8th, and
die
9th, I
scenario
got
for
permission to
Falcons or then,
restream.
Falcons AP
So maybe
Red.
3
So
days, yeah, I'll be
Super Friends
restreaming.
leaning towards
During
the
daytime,
more
I can
consistent
actually
side, but we'll
play.
see, which will be
Will
more
the two
favorable for
teams,
them.
this
Folks, real quick,
the
after
top teams this season come
keeping
from
ourselves in the
TLPH,
now,
RO,
how
RA,
about
Onyx, and Falcon.
the future?
I mean,
Who do you
TLPH is for
think
sure
will be
there,
representing the
I
country
guess.
The next biggest
And,
international event after MPL
probably
Philippines.
Falcon
Who are
too.
the top two?
No, then Onyx
And
too.
will
Yeah,
they
yeah.
come in
Yes,
from the
yes.
following team? Liquid
Yeah,
Philippines,
it's a very
Onyx PH,
easy question,
and Team
na? Like,
Falcons
there's no
PH.
way
Yes or
these
no?
guys
Is it
won't be
one
in
of
top
these
4. I mean, top
that's
2.
going
Yeah.
to the finals?
Sky will learn from junglers and then he'll go play mage. Wow.
I don't know if I want to say C.
Bro, they have good mages.
I don't know why,
like
but a part of me
Pew,
already leans towards
Ogun,
A.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right? There's just something about the 4 of them that's like,
Yeah.
it has to be
Sheesh.
them, right?
Yeah.
Like in the top 2.
I'm okay with this
Bro,
multiple choice
Brigade is
question, so
cute,
long as
na,
we're not
guys?
asked to justify. Just
Not gonna
yet.
lie,
I still
Brigade
wanna
is cute.
observe. No, that's what I tend to avoid during
Okay,
exams.
no,
but
okay.
yeah, so.
By the way, when did
toward
Leo
A, but
grow
you never
hair?
know.
Also, it's very strong to say
Is it
B,
hair
because
fixing
logically
or
speaking,
did he
we
grow
don't know
hair?
what the other
Like,
4
I
teams are
didn't know
focused just
Leo
yet.
had a
We
hair.
can't count them out. Again, you mentioned there's 7 more weeks
Yeah.
of competition here. So if some way somehow you can eke out those
Sheesh.
points, take them all to game 3, and then some way somehow make it into the playoffs as a monster with a 2-life
Bro, I think the teams are coming in.
advantage. you know?
Yeah, the teams are
there
coming in,
already
guys.
people
I can
saying
see in the
anyway
background.
that TNC might
Yeah.
actually threaten
The
that
Onyx-
power
Onyx-
balance
Onyx team is
eventually,
coming
come the regular
already.
season goes in. Yeah,
Super-
yes, I totally did.
super-
My video is available online.
Pong,
Check it
there.
out. The
King Kong is
breakdown
there
with Ren
too,
Mara
in
Santa
case
Cruz.
the main lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the match once more. A star match.
Sky
between
the upcoming
world
jungler of Kerala.
champions. Let's check out
But
this video
nah,
before we
I'm not
have
a
the players
jungler, I'm just a mage. So this is the old videos na playing.
Frost and Bren Esports
Marami.
just like that.
Memories.
Sabi ni View, wala akong pake kung meron kayong link, wala akong pake kung meron kayong Yusong, luto kayo sa akin.
There means
There
goals
you
as
go.
this one, maybe Bren. I mean, at that time, they were just Bren, I guess. Damn. Man, I'm old, I guess.
Bago po kasi ako mapunta doon sa team na
Before
Eater Me,
hindi.
naging kampi ko po muna yung mga DDPG. Parang
Like,
ano
most of
po
the
ako
games
doon,
I actually
6
watched,
month, ganun,
you know,
na room.
that they showed on the screen.
Naging nakasama ko sila sa bootcamp. Masasabi kong sobrang mechanically gifted ni Few sa
Oh,
time na
they
yun.
are talking about Few
yung
now.
mga assassins pa nun, yun nga, kailangan sa pindutan pa yung galaw ng dati
Damn.
ng season 1. Parang ang hirap niya talagang labanan sa mga
Signal
comfort
Ultra,
heroes
SGD
niya.
Omega,
Tapos nung
those
season
are
2 yun,
old
naging ano na
teams
siya.
na.
Nagkaroon
Very
ng mga
old.
Selena, ganun. Sobrang masasabi mo talagang idol siya ng mga kids.
Guys, should I
Yung passion ko
release
sa
the
paglalaro. Kaya
volume a bit?
tuloy-tuloy pa rin ako kasi competitive talaga ako eh. Tsaka gusto ko palaging
Bro,
gusto ko
this guy is
palaging-
the standard, bro.
Palaging
Like,
naglalaro. Kahit ibang laro
Yeah.
parang laging gusto
For
ko
mid
maglaro
laners
eh,
na,
kahit
this
mga
guy is the
casual lang,
standard.
ganun. Kaya
Few.
sobrang saya ko na naging,
Bro,
ito na yung naging work
this
ko.
guy is really
Kaya
good.
Ayoko sayangin yung opportunity na hanggang ngayon, kung kaya ko pa, maglalaro pa ako. Hanggang may naniniwala sa akin.
At that point pa lang medyo may makita ka na talagang spark sa kanila. So,
Bro, I think it's in 5 minutes they will start the match.
Hindi na din surprise na hanggang ngayon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin talaga yung
Like they are already about to
Not
start
just
like
as a player,
4 or 3 minutes to start the
It's
draft.
really amazing na
I think that
panood ko
after
din
this
yung
video
pag-grow niya
na,
na
they will play this
as a
video
human.
and after this they will start the match, I guess.
Pero
Struggle
ngayon
stream.
yung Few na nakakakita natin ngayon, iba yung buhat na ginagawa niya.
You guys can see the
Parang
screen
nililinis
clearly,
niya
na?
kasi
Like the screen,
sa captain na siya
not
ngayon.
my
Parang
webcam.
yung ngayon
I'm talking about the
parang,
screen. You guys can
mature na
see
siya na
clearly,
yung
right?
parang
Like what they are
nagagawin yung
writing in
mga
sub and all.
teammates niya.
You can see
Kasi
clearly, na?
Para rin sa akin, kaya nandito
No,
pa
I
rin
don't
siya
want
eh,
spoilers.
kasi
Sindu, if you spoil na, I'll put you in
iba rin
blacklist.
siguro yung tiwala ng mga
I'll just
teammates
put you
niya
in like YouTube blacklist.
As a shot caller po, kasi sobrang
Don't put any
mautak din po talaga
spoilers.
siya sa game.
Manas, you will be the one taken out
Parehas
of
po kami mautak, parang
the chat
naglalaro
fast
kami,
if you
parang mga utak kami,
promote these
kumbaga.
kind of things.
Hindi naman sabi kong kami lang, pero
Don't
yun
give
nga,
any spoilers,
parang siya
guys.
yung nag-iisip ng play para sa
Please don't
kanila,
give any
tapos
spoilers. If
sa
anyone gives a
pick-up,
spoiler,
hindi
put
naman,
them in a timeout immediately.
alam niya yung mga mistakes
For
niya,
one day,
tapos
put them in timeout,
tatanggap
okay?
niya.
The modes I'm asking you guys, if anyone spoils na, put them in timeout for one day. Immediately. I don't care who it is, please put them in timeout.
It's really fulfilling for me as a person na I can get to watch someone.
No, I'm telling you, don't say
literally
spoilers.
transform in front
Like,
of my
don't promote
eyes
spoilers.
year after year.
Like, if anyone is
Not just,
trying to
you know,
spoil, na,
us as a player,
like, put them in
with all their
timeout for
wins
1
and,
day.
of course,
Okay,
their
that's your
losses,
job
pero,
today, Manas.
like, literally
Be
bring
active
me
today.
into a
It's not like
full-fledged
other days.
adult. It's
I
pretty
don't want
amazing.
spoilers in the
It's
chat.
an amazing feeling. At the same time, that's something I think a lot of people should really aspire to be.
Don't
Yung,
ban
if you
them,
really
put them in
follow
timeout,
these
okay, for
rules,
1 day.
It's something na I think a lot of kids talagang kailangan idol siya ng mga kids.
Damn. Nice video though. I think it's about to start, guys. Yeah. It's about to start, guys. It's about to start. Oh, these are the marshals. They are going to monitor the games. I mean, the players and stuff. Bro, Falcon. Falcons are coming. Kyle C, Supermarket Few. Rogan, I think.
In the XP lane, the Filipino cannon, Flap TZ.
Bro, Flap TC is so dramatic, you know.
In the jungle,
He was actually like acting like a mannequin there.
TZ.
Sheesh.
In
Few.
the mid lane, the walking legend, Few.
Sheesh. Few's name is iconic now.
In the
Few.
Rome, Master Ogwen.
Hogan is OP.
And the gold laner, Bulletproof, Super
Friends.
Marco.
Super Friends? Oh, Super Friends is the opposite team. Okay. Super Marco versus Super Friends, I guess. Sheesh. They have a lot of, like they are being announced into the stage by, like in WWE, na?
Can the Super Family prove their status as legends and champions?
They are giving a
Let
good
me hear you
welcome.
Shout it out loud, Sonics! It's Sonic time! Onyx
Sheesh.
Philippines!
Flamsy is mad buff though. Yeah, bro was in gym, I guess. Like he was spending time in gym, I feel.
Jungle, the Beast, King Kong!
Bro, King Kong is OP. The best jungler in the world right now?
In the mid
Probably.
lane, the
Arguably.
Monster Mage, Super Friends! In the Rome,
Bro,
the
Super Friends is so
Bruiser,
focused in the game, I feel.
Brusco!
Bruce was OP in the M6 actually.
The god of the gold lane, Kelra!
Keldra, bro. Keldra's gameplay was very insane. Like M6 gameplay. Keldra, bro. Sheesh. What does C mean? I don't know. They actually put C every after. I think they actually copied Carl C. Like Carl TC, na? Carl TC. When he won the M6 and stuff, na, they actually copied him. Their name. Like Carl TC actually had the name and they were copying Carl TC. I think.
The former world champions 2023 M5 Rizal Memorial Coliseum. These 5
Keldra.
shook
Yeah.
the ground and tore the house down. Team Falcons Philippines.
They said it themselves. Flappies even mentioned there are no
Bro,
excuses.
they have good
this time
stats
around
there.
for Team Falcons. They've gained enough rest.
Kill
And we've seen
participation,
glimpses of
KD.
them once again back in their form against Omega last week, and that is exactly what
Eh?
they need to bring into this match, especially
Ah,
as
Bukko,
we are
ഞാനിത്
just about to
ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
cement this
വിളിക്കുന്നു.
quote-unquote new era that we're in, and they also need to fight for that spot.
Guys, I might have to end the stream early
Philippines
today.
now,
Probably.
though, I am looking at the mid lane. We put a lot of focus onto there. Few has got to show some of that monster out up against Super
I miss
Fritz.
Prime, Carl TC
If
and
you can be
Kyrie.
aggressive like Super Fritz,
TC is from Carl
sometimes
TC,
those
he has
flicker
opened up.
forwards while using his ultimates, why not?
Talk to us about Onyx Philippines, the super fam. Can they step up to the legacy of Team Falcons Philippines?
Well,
Sheesh.
Onyx PH, they expected a spotless start to their Onyx era for Season 15. They didn't get a spotless start, but you can definitely say it is still their time with Super Prince in the
Bro,
mid.
his hero
But of
pool,
course,
Joey,
Leo mentioned that you
Suyu,
gotta
Nolan.
take things into context.
Sheesh.
His partnership with Brusco, still one of the best. The trading
Super
of
Prince
King Kong and
going-
Kelra in terms
oh,
of who takes care
Farsa,
of the side lanes, the farm
Paramis
lanes, still
and
one of the best. And come on, Kirk, he's still really
Cecilia.
damn good.
The blueprint set down by
Bro,
the
looking at the hero pool, those are the picks you want to
foundations
pick in
for
rank
what the
games
super
actually.
fam want to do.
Like if you
Where
guys wanna win
the
and stuff.
KK connection, the beast and the
The
gold lane
3
god,
heroes that you must
Kelra and King
prioritize.
Kong, what they're gonna do to help the super fam achieve victory. Let's talk about the Infinix keys to victory. What do both teams gotta do
Sheesh, bro,
to get the
calm
dub?
down.
Well, we mentioned it, Few, you be the monster that you were. You were highlighted by Coach Yelly Hayes himself that during Season 2, those assassin gameplays that demanded peak technical abilities, I know
Bro,
you
if
still
I
got it in you.
end
So
the
show
stream
that.
early,
Prove that you're
don't
the
be
new
angry at me,
idol,
okay?
Super Frizz.
Today I might
If
have to
you
end the
are
stream early
monster,
because
show why your
the
sometimes
weather is not
tricky
nice today.
positioning makes you one of the hardest to catch mid
Damn,
laners
whenever
in
I try
the
to
world.
do something,
Show that shade
always
of
the nature
veterancy.
is against me.
While for these two teams, stand in the middle, play around Few, play around Super Prince.
they said don't give link to carry and
around
slot
your
to call
mages.
TC and
Bridget,
eat to Super
Alexandra,
Prince. Sheesh.
You are at the cusp.
ക്ഷേണ ഇവിടെ ഒരു ഇടിയും മഴയൊക്കെയാ. ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പൊ അമ്മ ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാ ഇടിയും മഴയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, എല്ലാം ഉരുവിടാനൊക്കെ മറ്റേ ഇതൊക്കെ വയറെല്ലാം ഉരുവിടാനൊക്കെ ചിലപ്പോൾ നേരത്തെ നടത്തേണ്ടി വരും. ദൈവമേ അടിച്ചു പോകായിരുന്നു അധികം.
Well, if
ഒരു match എന്തായാലും കാണും. One match I'll just watch.
as they usually do, and Falcons are unsuccessful in terms of stopping them, because as far as I remember, in the one moment or one series which we've seen Onyx Philippines really not able to
Bro,
play
Falcon
the
is
way
actually
they
winning
normally would was
in
when
stats.
they were completely shut down in terms of the early game.
Damn.
They were really read out like a book by Aurora last
Like in
week.
most stats,
And,
actually,
that's an
Falcon is
interesting
winning.
take to it, because I feel like a lot of teams, even after
Tower
all
take,
this
low
time,
control.
have already gained enough information and
Turtle
have studied
control.
Onyx Philippines well
I mean,
enough.
tower take,
But it
I think
is only
Onyx is
Aurora
winning.
which we've seen were able to carry out and execute those
Win rate
learnings
Onyx.
in that match.
And I think that matchup
Sheesh.
against the Northern Lights really
Now it's linked to
skewed the
Skies,
stats.
Joey to
You'll
King Kong,
see
I don't know about
Onyx
much.
Philippines have really bad early games, and their turtle take rate
എന്നെ ആനയുടെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞ് പ്രാഗിയതില്ല അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. നിങ്ങളിപ്പോഴും പീസ് വീസ് ആകാതെ ഇവിടെ ഇരിപ്പുണ്ടല്ലോ. ആ It's okay guys, the drafting phase. Bro, they banned Louis and Harriet. Sushin and Matilda banned.
Red signature bans here.
Yep. And
Louis
you can
ban,
already say
guys.
they're probably gonna ban the Fanny. If
Prior
they
ban.
don't ban the Fanny, which usually happens, then that means Falcons will take it, and then Onyx have prepared for it. I feel like that's one of the things we have to consider a lot, especially in this week
Bro.
too, if teams on the red side are willing to take that hero out, because the limit of you're always forced to ban Fanny.
I might have to stream early tomorrow, from tomorrow, I guess.
Very blue-sided.
Because
in terms of
nighttime,
the
I think
power pick trading.
weather's
So
going to be a
for
bit
Falcons, are they gonna think
against
about one
me.
of the jungles? Yeah, they
Yo,
take out
Sui ban.
Suyo, so now they're telling
Joey is still
Onyx,
open, nah?
hey, don't take it out.
I think they will take out
Fanny,
Joey.
Joy, that's gonna end up in one of our hands.
Falcons play in with
They should ban
fire.
Joey,
And
actually.
with that, they're also opening up Phobius.
Don't give Joey,
Phobius is
man.
one of the main blue side bans, which allowed
Sky
for
plays
Blue to
Fanny,
like, take
nah.
one out and then just rest on their laurels. Again, Blue is sitting at a
No, they are
whopping
mocking me,
67 to
Nero.
30% win rate.
I don't play any
Season
assassins.
as early as day one, because I think Suyo is the
My
most
assassins
played
are
hero
worst.
for week one. He's sitting at
Not our
15
Sky
times
Nero.
picked overall in
Yeah,
just
they're
the
talking about a different
Both
Sky.
sides.
on both sides.
So, Onyx, which one are you gonna go for? The Fanny, the Joy? Are you gonna open up both? Get one of the
Bro,
other?
ban
That
Joey, bro.
means, I'd want to see.
Fanny is okay, you can counter.
I think Onyx might
Joey,
be
you can't
thinking
counter
of
at all.
Moscow was one of the first 3 picks.
Oh, they are
on the red
banning
side, but surprise,
Phobius.
Onyx actually just straight up ban out the
Bro.
Phobius. So they've really opened up all of the power picks.
All right, we rarely see this.
Bro.
Fanny is coming out the play.
Joey
If
is
not,
open.
Then both teams are
Sicilian
just
is open,
dodging
Joey is open.
the bullet, avoiding the elephant in the room. As
Melissa
well.
is open.
Mind you, Granger's open.
Granger is open, yeah. So many good
Aris
picks to
isn't,
choose from.
though, So that's another priority pick that's still left.
Oh, you are talking about Sekais.
Falcons might really want
Sheesh.
to consider, but I feel like
SRG
they themselves,
Sekais,
they aren't
yeah.
sure if they
Yeah.
really want to go for the Fanny immediately now.
Hi, hi,
or-
Deepak Pandey, bro. Hi.
Because if Falcon picks up the Fanny here, I wouldn't mind if Onyx goes Joe, but
Bro,
yeah, no, they say,
they
you
are
know what,
going for
respect.
Joey.
You take out the only
Bro, they
hero
gave Joey,
that,
bro. That's a very bad move from
excuse
actually
me, King
Onyx.
Kong has a spot
Onyx
respected
shouldn't
so
have given
far in that
Joey, bro.
Joy. So now Onyx will
I'm actually
hopefully not
thinking
lean towards
this might be a bit costly.
rushing.
Yeah.
They shouldn't
jungle
have
pick
given
right now.
given
They
Falcon
can
Joey,
actually
bro.
just pick up Joe Moskov if they want to think
Bro,
about taking away the
overconfident. I
counters,
would say
against
the
the
Onyx
Fanny
is
if they wanna
overconfident
pick
right
that
now.
up.
Joey, nah, bro. You shouldn't give Joey.
Time before that, Falcons 2
Oh,
was
Joe-
able
Joe is
to
actually a good
flex
pick.
Joy in a different
Moscow?
role.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
a long time
Iritel,
ago.
That was a long time
there are
ago.
good, many other picks that you can go for. Iritel, Granger, Melissa.
Elsewhere was in the M6 World Championship in the hands of Sunset Lover.
Yeah. And
Sheesh.
if I'm not mistaken, one game also on Fried Chicken, right?
Fanny
That's,
Open
Joy
King Kong might
EXP.
go for it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the surprise picks that showed up then.
Only one of them.
What are they going for?
Yeah, only one of them got a win though. So
Yo, they
as
took
we
the
expected,
Bedang
Joe
and
Moskov
Granger.
picked up by
Bro,
Onyx.
Falcon's draft is much
Fanny's
better,
probably
bro.
gonna come in here
By
now,
this
while
point.
Falcon, they pick up
Falcon's
the
match
Bedang.
draft is much stronger.
Still, we don't know. That might be
Much
already
stronger.
a flap teasy pick. So with the roam pick of Ogwen, might want to go for a little bit more invade or stopping power. They can go Tigreal if they
No,
want
no, I don't
later
play
on.
Assassins.
That's something
Yo,
that's
they
gonna be on
took
the
Fanny.
minds of Onyx. So, yeah,
But
first three
still,
picks of Onyx
but
predicted.
still,
There
nah,
she
I feel
is.
like the Falcon
Fanny
draft is
making
better.
a debut
Much
pick
better.
In the hands of the beast. What the Sigma? We didn't expect to see Fanny come out this soon. It's the only hero left actually that allows for him to continue on his rampage in the
Damn.
jungle. He
Who are
is
they going to
topping
ban
the charts when
next?
it comes
This is
to
banning phase,
gold
no?
games,
Yeah.
regardless if they're winning or
So they
losing.
took Roam,
Even with that
Assassin, and
injury
Marksman
that they lost, King Kong
in both
still
sides.
farmed out his
So
mind.
Mage and XP
Fortunately
laner.
for Falcons, they already have at least
Hmm.
one hero
Hylos?
that can potentially interrupt, but this feels so good
Hylos,
for Onyx
Minsitar
Philippines because
probably.
they have both the Tro and the Moskov on their side as well. Two heroes that I think you would want to get against the Fanny if you had the chance.
Oh, Ruby.
Ooh, Onyx taking away the
Ruby.
Ruby, thinking that a counter for the Fanny is gonna come in.
Damn.
Roam for Ogwen, with Falcons taking
What?
away the
What is
Edith.
Onyx actually
So
thinking?
the high loss is in
Like,
play, but if
I feel like
ever they
the drafts,
can,
nah, like the
I'm
ban
thinking
and
they
the
need
pick.
something strong on the EXP.
I think the
They might
Falcons
actually be thinking of a
pick and
Hilda
bans
at
are
some
much
point coming
better
in later
compared
in the
to
draft,
Onyx.
just so that you have that presence there that can come in, sweep up the lane, control it, and then just try to
Mincy's
annoy
never picked
the
any mixed stages
Fanny
or tournaments, bro.
Patrick. But we also have to acknowledge that the best
But
EXP
still,
laner in
it's
the game
quite
today,
doable,
CC,
I
is
would
also
say.
very open.
Why are they not picking
But
it?
so far, all Badams
They should pick
in
it, actually.
Philippines have been EXP.
Yeah.
So I'm like
Guys,
99% sure
make
that
sure
Black
you
Beast
turn your
So there's still
eyes
the
in
Tigreal
binocular
Feather.
mode. You won't get
Falcons
too much
might
time
want
to look
consider
at
that.
them,
This is
so-
Ogwen either way, and we still
All
don't
the single
know
Londas, I
the
mean.
duos of both sides.
Yo,
I mean,
Vexana
for
ban.
Onyx,
That's
there's a chance
crazy.
that It's already the Tro, a very high chance that the Tro will be the roam.
And the meta game currently sucks for mid laners. None of them can play to counter the Fanny. So we're in
Bro, Sicilian is still
uncharted
open.
territories. Uncharted territories right now.
Vexana, Valentina is
where
open.
has to worry about a Fanny.
Yeah, I think Falcons would want to lean towards picking up an Aurora in the
Faramis
mid
is
so that
open.
They have that.
Damn,
If ever
so many
King Kong
open.
decides to swoop in,
So many
fly
picks
in,
are
you're just gonna
open.
trigger the passive
Farsa is
instead of
open.
killing the Aurora
Oh,
straight
Farsa
up.
banned.
So they
Mm.
take away the Farsa, meaning that might actually be the case because you wouldn't want
Valentina, okay.
Eve,
Predictable.
against this lineup of Onyx, so they go ahead and pick up the Valentina.
So
just
now
to cover their bases in
the
case somehow,
Falcon team has
some
to
way
be
Falcon
careful. They
decides
don't
to
want to give any serious
This is
ultimates to Valentina.
Prince ascends to idol status.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They really go, I am you.
Yeah, anything you can do, I can do better.
I think Sicilian is still open now. Sushin is banned, yeah.
Here or
Aurora, Sicilian,
is it gonna be a different hero for
Eve is
Did they
open.
heal the roam?
Yes.
it's
I mean,
a Fanny though.
one of the classic responses
You are just
to a
searching
Fanny
quietly.
or Assassin in the Jungle. You go heal
Onyx
the
is
rogue.
winning.
Hylos.
Bro, Falcon's
Or
draft
Hylos
is
if they
much
wanna take
stronger,
the
bro. I
much
don't think Onyx
safer
is
route. I mean,
that
he's
strong
the
this
best
game.
guy for either invading or protecting.
Falcon's
your own
draft
hero.
is
The
much
all-around
stronger,
rogue.
bro.
Yeah, and at least you get to set your eyes on.
Oh, of
Chip,
course.
oh my lord, Chip, bro. Falcon. This is going to be
and
on
the
Falcon, bro.
Faramis.
I think Falcon will win.
Interesting by Falcon. They
Bro,
decide
look
to
at that
commit
pick,
with just
bro.
all in. They might not be able to reach the Moskov, but
I mean,
they're just gonna
Faramis
dive
ultimate
and
is
then have the
actually quite
Granger
useful for
support.
Valentina,
And of
but
course,
still.
Ogwin and Brusco alongside
Bro, I
JP,
think
if I'm
Falcon
not
is winning
mistaken.
this.
They are one of
Nah,
the-
nah,
they're
Onyx
the
is not
players that
winning
have a
this.
spotless record with the chip so far this
Falcon is
season.
winning this, bro, for sure.
Across the pond, it's Witty.
Yeah.
If you're watching a
Bro, the draft
and
is much
chip
better on
open,
the
watch out
Falcon
for the Witty
side.
party incoming. One more for
Bro,
Onyx.
Kirk's picture
Still
is
do not
kind
have
of
the
funny, na?
pick for the Kirk attack. What's
Faramis
that?
and Chip, yeah, that's the thing.
think
the
Bro,
CC,
they have
do you wanna do
all
that?
the 5 meta picks,
lean
bro.
towards more Lucas is actually
Faramis,
open, yeah.
Chip, Granger,
Better.
Badang,
you
and
just have to drop
Joey.
the wall
Bro,
set
Falcon
up
is winning
by,
this for sure.
Clapped Easy. So confirmed. These are the
Are-
drafts that we
oh,
have
Lucas is actually a
for
good pick.
game one again. Onyx Philippines
But I
actually
still believe Falcon
left
draft is
a
much
bitter
better.
taste in their mouth last time we
So
saw
the
them
game is
here in
about to
MPL
start, I
because
guess.
They lost. So I'm guessing that's why their draft is so clean. That's why their draft here is so aggressive.
King
I'm a
Kong
little
has
iffy on
Fanny.
that Faramis,
Bro,
man.
it doesn't matter,
Especially in
bro.
the face of
Like,
Super Princess Valentina.
Fan is overrated, to be
They
honest.
have coverage.
Part of me likes to think that they just want to
Bro,
play
if
this
I were
just
to
as
pick between
aggressively,
Fanny
or
and
like
Joey
they
in
just
the
really
meta
wanna
right now, I'll pick
respond
Joey, bro.
and
I won't
not
pick Fanny.
Wait for Onyx Philippines to set everything for them. But even okay, looking at it
Okay,
right now,
Onyx is much better in the
entire index
in the
favors Onyx
picks
Philippines
picks
lineup
phase,
so much.
I think. Like according to the AI or something, like who I don't know who measures those stats, but their draft is better. It says, but I don't think Onyx is better at all. I think Falcon is much better. Yeah, the game started, guys. First game.
It's a star match of
Bro, I
week
think
two.
Falcon will win this match for sure.
World
Like,
champions
I
doing
like their
the
draft
glorious
more.
battle in the land of Dawn. It's Team Falcons Philippines facing
Damn.
off against Onyx Philippines. Checking out these early rotations again. I don't even know what to expect from a Fanny now in the current metagame.
What was that?
2025.
Whoa, look at the poke damage dished out by Brusca and Super Friends, bringing few
Bro,
and Ogwin
Yuri
down
Cho,
low
bro.
in the mid, already forced the
Bro, look at the HP of Falcons. What happened there? How much HP did they lose? Just
with Onyx reading
like,
the rotations
I think-
of Kyle TZ,
I think
because
Cho
with how
and
the opener
Valentina
positioning,
made
that's
them so
already a
low.
tell that's where Kyle TZ
Damn.
is. That opens
Poke
up the map
damage.
even more for King Kong. So far, it's a good start for Onyx Philippines.
Yep, I'm starting to wonder if it's
Okay.
not the spotless joy that King Kong actually has in his hand.
So
How
Badang
efficient
versus
is he gonna
Lucas,
be
okay.
With a hero that is very high in mobility, just the same. It's a Fanny.
oh,
and
everyone going for
even
tough
now,
boots.
We
Okay.
know how King Kong tends to really
Crowd control,
play, especially
reduction,
if they're not,
okay.
or if they're the ones able to control the
Oh,
river
Fanny
side,
going
but
in, Fanny
maybe
going in.
we
Chip,
will be
Chip
able
in
to
danger.
spot out Ogwin. Here
Will
in
he?
purple,
Oh,
but
will
that's
he
a
survive?
goodbye
Yeah.
first out
He did survive.
from Ogwin.
That's a good start there for Onyx Philippines.
Sheesh.
Of course, King Kong just a little bit
Bro, Onyx is
faster.
actually,
Kyle
yeah,
decided to
Onyx
go
is
for the
giving
full
more
clear
damage
down
compared to
bot, while King
Falcon,
Kong
but
was
I
already
still
able
believe
to
Falcon will
invade,
win. Because
one
their
creep
pick is much
away from
better,
Kyle
in my
TZ's
opinion.
jungle up top, the scaled lizard.
Like early game, I think Onyx is better.
2-minute mark. Great
Bro, who?
responses from
Ultimate, Joey
Falcons,
ultimate? No,
despite
no,
Onyx
that's...
early invasion. A quick look on her emblems. Yeah, I don't think anything changed in the Fanny.
Nah. It's still the typical emblem sets that we're seeing from everyone. Right now, I'm really more concerned with looking at
Post?
the rotations
Ah,
for
they
both,
are-
especially
What is this post?
with the chip on board. Based on all of the chip performances we saw last week, if it's not snowballing after the first turtle, it will snowball eventually. with just
my
how
lord,
good,
already a post,
teams
bro.
who
I
have
think
been
they're
able to
having some
maximize the
technical
shortcuts so
issues.
far. I think that's one thing that Onyx PH really needs to watch out for here. They have that tendency of the 4-1 split. Best way to answer that, do it with the chip. Because usually the one split is hard to catch, but when you
Sheesh,
have
the
the
Filipino
entire
girls.
team that you have to be wary against.
Okay, we
how
like
are
the
you gonna
post
handle the
meta.
map then?
We are not against it.
Short term
Troubleshooting.
is force the chip to play defensively. Make
Oh
the
my
chip
lord.
doubt
They
where
give
it's
those
going.
balloons there.
That's what they did here. So
Damn.
an early pop on the Purify,
Funny
which
guys.
will not be in time for the turtle, which again, I don't think the shortcut's gonna come into play anyway. So at best, Ogwin's just gonna clear bushes, punch people. He's not even gonna be level 4
Yo, Onyx
just yet.
Onyx people
how
are
about the
chill, bro. They are
opposite
not
side
even
of the map?
worried, I guess.
What's that matchup like between the
They don't
Moskov
even-
and the Granger?
They are not even serious or fun.
Moskov and the Granger.
Sheesh.
I
A few of them are
it's
actually
it's a given
bit
that
energetic.
the Granger is really, really high
Okay.
in terms of priority. So definitely we have to give it to him in
Sheesh.
terms of managing the
There are some
laning
MTCs
space,
there.
even in terms of ranged poke and being able to just open up the map a little bit more, even by himself alone. So they're kind
I have
of
seen those.
an advantage in terms of especially the early game when it comes to
Shayna,
the Granger.
calm down,
but
chill.
I'm starting to
1
think
minute
of,
pause,
like,
I guess.
how the Moskov will
Bro, this guy's
eventually
hair
come
is
into play or
actually
will be
pretty.
activated here as well, because
It's kind of
last
weird,
season,
but
last week,
it suits him, I guess.
the chip that was
This is the
really
number one
effective
jungler in the world
against
right now, na?
cross-map plays from the
King Kong.
Moskov.
Yeah. And plus, when you have that chip with you, it's like you have a Moskov with you, except it doesn't need to SOD. Just
But I
Mortal
still
in
don't
there.
understand
By the
why
way,
Onyx gave
stats, for
Joey,
King Kong,
man.
for your all-time hero stats
Joey is
for
not a hero you should give
Fanny. Of
in
course,
the
Fanny
meta
was
right
one of
now.
the heroes that he really made a
Nah.
name with
Joey
last
should be
season.
banned.
Yep, he's played 13 games on the cable-slinging assassin.
Oh, they're playing in
Current
Infinix
rank
phone.
on, Gp
Oh, they are
number
playing in
2
Infinix
with an
phone only.
average KD of
Okay.
4.33, so decent numbers. He's won 6 games with it, lost 7. So again, very coin flippy, very high chance of
The number one
RNG when
jungler.
the Fanny doesn't take off. By the way, we are
It's because
also
of the
counting
color,
the
bro.
games he's played as the Fanny, even
Bro, did you
before
see
his
him in
run
actually
with
black
the
hair?
Super Fam, or
He
even
actually looked
with
better
the
than
Super
Kyrie
Fam
at one
when they were
point.
still, finding their
Like
footing.
the M6 now, did you see him?
13.
Yeah,
Bro, this guy is
probably
lost.
some of our
He's lost in
viewers
his
out
thoughts.
there could remember,
Sheesh.
like the Fanny in his
The game is
hand
about to
when
start,
he
I
was,
guess.
back in TNC.
Yeah.
He was like part of them and actually making a reputation for himself by those retribution steals he's able to secure as a jungler.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
his,
cameraman,
season 12
chill, bro.
Fanny performance. I believe that's where he really
Sheesh.
started getting a lot of
Bro, King Kong
eyes
won
on
1v1
him, a lot of
against
hype
Kyrie.
around him. Oh, King Kong of TNC.
Bro, people
He's
will
so damn
celebrate King
good.
Kong, bro,
And
but
then I feel like maybe Onyx
bro,
Philippines saw
what
someone that was like,
Kyrie
hey,
did, nah,
we should get
when
him
he,
to
in
season
his
13. He's a
prime,
really good
that
jungler.
is not easy
We're
to
gonna
be
see him in action
imitated,
once
bro.
more as Sent, our Marshall, declares the game.
In his prime,
before
Kyrie was
zooms
better, I
earlier,
would say.
less than half health. In comes Brusco, gonna try to contest. Oh, Turtle
Okay,
like a secure
Turtle.
for Falcons.
Wow, that
Falcon
was
actually
a
stole that
quick
turtle. Damn.
response
I mean, they
or
didn't engage, I
decision
guess.
from Team Falcons. And I mean, it wasn't like King Kong was on the opposite side of the map taking trades either. It was just him securing his very own purple buff. And it seems like they were able to see ahead
Bro,
of that.
Fanny,
but he will
oh my
and
lord,
he will get
what the
caught in
fuck?
fist crack.
See,
That's
this
for
is
blood
the
drawn
issue
by
with Fanny.
Falcons.
Fanny's
Trapped by
overrated.
Flap Teasy, great timing with a fist break.
Bro,
Stopping the Fanny right
that
away.
Badang
That
pick,
is
bro,
not the start
counters
the
Fanny
Super
so
Fam
bad.
wants.
Like, if we can
Falcons,
trap him
I
inside
can
that
safely
cage,
say they
na,
are
like
in
the second
control
skill.
Now, item check, a Fury Hammer
Fanny's
will
going to
come
have a
right
hard
up.
time
Let's see
this game.
If he's gonna go a different route or just go straight for the Hunter Strike later on. Excuse me, Super Marco with the Fury Hammer.
We gotta watch out for Requentiano.
Yo, Joey going in?
Games
No.
gold medalist, given that currently in Season 15, he is topping the charts in turret taking and damaged out the turrets. So if
Both
Keller's
teams
not
poking.
careful and he leaves the lane, oh, Marco's gonna have a great day. A little skirmish in mid, Ogwin.
Fanny actually trying to ambush the Joey. Bro, no.
So scary about Falcons. Renmar, you talked about how if
Bro, they
force
shouldn't have
Ogwin to play
given the Joey,
defensively,
bro.
they can do that. But
Oh my lord, what the
Lex on
fuck? What a kick.
That was a clutch way of the dragon, but he's
Oh my lord,
saved by
Faramis.
the Nether Realm. So Onyx Philippines,
Bro,
they
their
just have
entire
to run
comb is
away.
nice, bro.
Electrifying beats coming
The
in
Falcon
from Kyle
beat.
TZ,
Falcon,
but
na,
Kurt
entire
is
comb
in
is
the
actually a
front
good
lines.
counter
King
for
Kong
the
decides to go in,
Onyx.
and they
Oh.
have the Nether Realm of their own.
My
Flap TZ
lord,
will be able to
Onyx.
survive the death of
How do they
Prince
do
Craft, but
this?
he's in the middle of 4 members. Few is the only one left
Bruh.
alive, and that's 3 members taken out from Falcons.
It's
They
not
didn't lose
how
a single
you start,
person.
It's how you end. And the Super
Oh
Fam
my
ended
lord.
well with 3 kills on the board.
What the fuck was that
Initially, I thought that
ultimate?
was a really good initiation by
Sheesh.
Falcons, but Onyx PH were just able to counter again, showing the
Bro,
strength of
Onyx
what a
showing
Lucas
levels,
can
bro.
bring at this point in the game, where if you're not careful, his Unleash
the
of the
fuck?
Beast will punish you if you don't win the initial
Bro, Fan is
grading
trying to
of
ambush
a
someone,
team fight.
always.
They told
I mean,
Super Marco,
yeah,
"Don't
that's
come
the only
into
way
the
they can
portal
get an
anymore." That was
advantage,
the
I
right
guess.
call, though.
Yo, Badang there, Badang there, Badang there.
Engagement down here, Flap easy.
Bro, Fanny can't do anything, bro. Always that Badang is there to give that second skill.
Set up very well, especially the one that caught out King Kong about
Okay.
a minute or 2 ago. But
Cool, get the turtle
second
this time.
turtle already up, setting up.
Oh, they are
Flap easy
switching
and Brusco.
sides.
River control by Onyx.
Moscow
Ogwin
actually
looking to
went
clean
top
up.
lane.
Alright, Kirk is here as well. Decides to use the
Okay, Kirk actually
flicker.
got the Thunderbolt
So that's
already.
another resource down for Onyx Philippines.
Bro,
as
they can't even contest the
would try to
turtle,
get some
bro.
information here in the
I
turtle,
mean,
but then King Kong
look at King Kong. King Kong is never around for the
No,
turtle.
Ogwin down to 4th of his
The
health.
first
Another
turtle he was
clean
not there.
secure.
The second turtle
Onyx
he's not
Philippines,
there.
they are
Then why is he
taking
playing
into the
jungle?
Objective fights heavily. They're acknowledging the fact that they're up against a chip and that they're playing with a Fanny. And they're just giving out
Bro, if
up
Fanny is not
objectives.
able to
I think
get
now
kills in
Onyx have
early
adjusted
game,
and
na?
say, let's just play for Kelra.
Then
Okay.
there is no point, bro.
Ogwin doesn't decide
Fanny
to
needs to
commit
get
just
snowball,
yet,
you know, like he need to get
but
some kills in
I
early game.
Was able to get what he wanted. it in
Oh
that
my lord.
moment, but
Oh
Phew
my lord.
doesn't survive in the
Bro,
mid lane.
Lucas,
MLB
this
doesn't
game is so
connect too.
insane.
And that might be the disengage. Onyx Philippines might be okay with that.
The most
Bro.
unfortunate of pickoffs.
I
He
low-key
got
want the
one,
Falcon
but
team
not
to
the
win, to be
1-2.
honest.
Few popped his Purify,
Yo,
but
chill.
failed to get the
Ooh,
Nether
chip.
Realm in.
Kirk able to recall just in time. That would have been a good call for Ogwen to just pop the shortcut
Okay, so
already.
in
I
Valentina
checked,
actually got
Hunter Strike was
the
what Super Marco
book
built
of
already up
Enchanted
to the
Talisman.
Corrosion side.
Golden,
The
I mean,
Moskov, the
glowing
first
wand
item
already
built
picked up by
Phil
Faramis.
is the glowing wand. It's an enchanted
Okay.
talisman for Super Prince, which is why he's really maximizing the pokes he can dish out early on as a Valentina to make sure that every engagement,
So here
every
they have
sequence
anti-heal
where the
already.
Ogwen chip has to hold the
Falcons.
front, he's actually already brought down kind of low.
There is a ticking
Bro,
time
Fanny
bomb
can't even
on
do the
the
split push,
Falcons
bro,
down
because of
bottom.
Badang.
Look at that. The bulletproof
They
is
already took one turtle on the bottom lane,
bulldozing through his
Falcons.
lane. What I tell
I
ya?
told you, na,
And it's
this
not
this
even just
draft,
Gallo or
na,
Brusco, leave it.
this
It's
is
just
Falcons win, I
he was so
guess.
focused,
Even
so
though,
unless
even
Onyx
if
do something
Onyx
about
somehow
that,
wins the
Falcons
fights
will snowball out of
early,
control here despite the
I don't
kill
think it will
advantage
be
for the
easy at all
Superman.
for them to
Honestly,
win.
I feel like
The Falcon
that was
draft is
only
much
because
better.
of Super Marco and Kellera spending their time in their lanes. There weren't much rotations coming in just yet from either the Super Fam or even Falcons because we mostly see the
Bro,
mid duos
Badang is
here in the
actually
middle lane
always
keep
there
poking each
when
other out.
their Fanny is, you
But
know,
could this be
like trying
the
to neutralize
time for Onyx to
Fanny
contest
really
this
well.
objective?
Ogwen
Oh
here,
my lord,
sparring with
he's kind of
Kirk.
low,
Super
no, half
Prince in
HP.
range as well. Bottom
No,
side of the
turtle
map,
spawn, the third
spawned.
turtle, at
Let's
least,
see.
I wish
pull
they
here
fight
coming
for the
through.
turtle at least
Brusco
this time.
compromised.
We are not seeing any
Onyx
turtle
teams know that
fights,
this last turtle is the
because
one that
the
matters.
Fan is never
We're
around.
going to see a full 5v5 now. It doesn't look like King Kong and Onyx want to give this up. They want to fight it out. Super Prince got the ultimate of the Faramis. The shortcut still online for Ogwen. Flapsy already in the pit.
Okay, who is going to start
Bro,
the
third
fight?
turtle,
Because
bro.
Falcons just
Where is
immediately
the
secure
Fanny?
the objective without allowing Onyx
Bro,
Philippines to
Fanny
do
in
anything.
this game
Flapsy
actually-
is already used, but that's already enough. And look at where Kyle TZ is. He's already
Bro, Fanny's
across
overrated
the
as fuck,
map.
okay?
They're not wasting any time.
Yeah, I think for Falcons Philippines right now, they're just not giving Onyx any opportunities to shine.
That
with
hero
this
is overrated,
Fanny.
bro.
Few has a death on him, but so far we haven't seen a game wherein
Like, if he's
the
not able to
Fanny's
get
just
kills in
tearing
early game,
through
na,
Few and
then it's pretty much
giving Few a
useless, bro.
difficult time in terms of
You need to
positioning.
snowball early.
So what was initially supposed to be okay, that can be a counter to the
I
Fanny.
mean,
because,
every
the
assassin
Fanny's
is
a
like
counter
that.
the
You need to
Faramis.
snowball.
It's actually the time we saw King Kong go in, Few got to save his teammate with the ultimate. So now Onyx
There is 1K gold
really
gap
need to change up
already.
The game plan and acknowledge, yeah,
And in
they
Philippines,
really
actually,
need to
it's a
find
big
Few.
lot.
Even if it's read out that the Valentina counters the Faramis and the Fanny could counter the Faramis, it looks like Falcons have an ace up their sleeve. A minute
Okay.
from now, the turtle
So,
spawns.
Fanny's
rather,
trying
the Lord
to split
spawns
push
lower
now,
part of the map.
but Joey is already there
These two teams are just
to
working
clear.
at the long lane here. Look at how many members are committed to top lane. Brusco spots Ogwen.
4v4 in top lane.
Falcons have their eye on this tier 1. If they clear this tier 1, all the more, Lord's going to be safe.
Yep, and Falcons, they're managing their waves so well. Not even the Fanny and Moskov in Onyx Philippines lineup can actually efficiently show
Bro,
up
this
the
chip
opposite
pick, na, he
teams
can
in their
rotate
favor. Not until now
so fast.
that they're really trying
Oh
to
my
get a
lord, oh my
turn for
lord.
themselves. But
Ranger?
Super Marco, he's not the easiest
Bro,
target
Brusco
to
might
get
die
at
here.
this point.
Oh my
Brusco
lord,
can't
he was
even
solo.
stand all those bullets anymore.
Oh,
And
Badang,
Super
Badang,
Prince
bro.
is found. There's Kirk trying to battle it
What
out
is
against
Onyx
3,
doing?
but will he be able to
He's stuck.
sustain all this? There's the free
What is
hits
Onyx
coming in from
doing?
Super Marco.
All the way down bottom, you have Ogwen compromising King Kong's rotations. And just like that,
Shantai,
with
bro,
no
Shantai.
casualties, Falcons may have won cross-map.
Yeah, Ogwen has one death. That's his only stat line. But the invisible stat line is the chip is messing up Onyx PH's
Bro, they
rotations.
should
They're
have-
overthinking
they banned
everything.
Louis for
Is the
this
chip
chip
here?
pick,
Is the
bro.
chip there? What if they use
Maybe
the
that's why they
shortcuts?
banned the
That's why
Louis.
we're not
I was
seeing
wondering why
Onyx
they
really
banned Louis.
Make a crazy move, but oh no, King Kong might get caught.
Damn,
He's
that's actually
able to
insane.
use his cables
That's the only other hero you
and
can
fly
teleport now
away,
besides
but
the
that
chip.
will mean he will have to reset, and there is a
Yo,
more
Badang,
hit.
Badang,
And he
Badang,
doesn't
Badang,
have
nice one,
retribution.
nice one, Brusco.
Oh, another round
Oh
used by
my
both sides,
lord,
but look at
Faramis
Kyle TZ
ultimate.
just going into back lines. Kirk is
What
left
the
alone,
fuck was
and he will be able
that?
to buy some time, but he might not be able to survive this as
Bro.
Super Marco takes him down. But there's King Kong
Oh, King
flying
Kong going in, King Kong
taking
going
out
in.
one member,
Damn,
and
double
making
kill.
it two.
Bro, this
FlapTZ
guy,
and
he
Super
was actually
Marco
waiting
are
for this
down.
moment, I guess.
Massive exchange. Onyx Philippines
Okay, Onyx is
more than
getting
just
one
back
turret.
on the board. board. They are on a
Damn.
roll.
They get 2
Mid
turrets
lane
at
tier
least.
1 falls, and now Kelra's gonna start
Bro, they
stealing
get
buffs
2
and camps
tier 1
away
turrets
from Falcons.
in mid lane and
Just
in
like
bottom
that,
lane.
the equilibrium has changed
Damn,
this time.
one fight and already
favoring
2
Onyx.
turrets
Great
gone.
entry by King Kong, and Super Marco was hurting because he already had 3 items.
Bro, that Faramis
The Hunter
ultimate was sick
Strike,
though,
Sky
not gonna lie.
Piercer, and the Malefic Roar. If King Kong didn't take him down there, Super Marco already would have got
The
2 stacks on the
gold
Sky
gap,
Piercer.
nah, it's
King
now
Kong
in
shows himself
Onyx
again.
favor. They had like almost a 1.5k gold gap. Now they have caught up and have even took the lead by 500 gold.
They won't engage just yet.
Lord here at about a
Okay,
third of its health.
reset.
Kelra.
No, they are not completely resetting it.
Threatening a retribution jump in from King
Bro,
Kong.
jungler is not there.
Owen looking for one.
Maybe they
Flappy
should have
looking
taken
for
the
one
Lord
as well.
by now.
This may be the
Now
point of no
Joy is
return
there.
for the Lord, down to a fifth.
Bro, they actually gave the
50-50, hard to call.
Lord,
Alright,
bro.
who
They
is
gave the
securing
Lord, bro.
Super
What the fuck?
Marco! King Kong gets caught in the fist break. Brusco's there as well, trying to look for a setup, but Owen falls first. And Brusco will be the trade, but King Kong, he is far behind. Super Marco gets caught by Kelra though, and Phew!
Oh my
next,
lord.
but what a counter engage
the
coming in from Falcons. Super Prince gets
Damn,
the last
that's
hit, taking
Badang,
down 3
bro.
members, but he will fall
shit.
as well. That's a double kill for Flap TZ.
Brutal.
Damn, that is
The
actually insane.
Bodies rolling,
Sheesh.
bloods are flowing. Falcons
Bro,
and Onyx.
both teams now playing
severe
really
loss
well.
for both sides.
King Kong looking to
Yo,
invade.
yo.
But
King
Few
Kong,
is there to
play
help
safe,
out
play
Kyle,
safe.
but King Kong steals the purple buff away.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Badang, bro.
That was such a clutch.
Bro, this
Fist break,
Badang,
fist crack
bro.
combo, but he was alone. Flap TZ didn't have enough damage.
All right. Despite
Okay,
exchanging
anti-heal
purple
picked up.
buff, I think cross
Not in
map,
anti-
Falcons
not in-
still thankful that Marco
No, they still
led
don't have any
in
anti-heal.
and stole
I mean, Cho is almost
that
having anti-heal,
Lord.
man.
Oh, flicker once more.
Oh, they forced it out.
Okay.
And the crazy part of this game is we haven't seen a crazy shortcut yet. Owen's just been playing this like a traditional roamer. And there's a
Bro,
shortcut.
the objectives, nah,
And
like
they find
the
Kirk,
turtle load,
but that's
everything
enough
went
time
to
for Onyx
Falcon.
to reposition
I don't think
themselves. King
Onyx was
Kong
able
as
to
well
get one
threatening the
objective
back
this
lines,
game.
and they will successfully take
They
down
didn't
the
get any
shortcut
turtle or
without any
load.
casualties.
Like the major
So
objectives, I
far,
mean.
with 1,000 gold up, Falcons are snowballing out of control. The map is blue, and Onyx
They
have to
have more
find a
kills,
way
bro,
once
but
more.
map-wise, look
So,
at it. You
I
know,
don't
like Falcon is winning.
compromise Marco? Is that the thing? Like, if they can win a fight with Marco down first, without anything else
Yo,
going,
Valentine has the most
maybe.
damage.
Yeah, King Kong has to take the
Sheesh.
initiative in terms of
Falcon
hunting
OP.
down Super Marco.
Watch party,
because
yeah,
it's
Sammy.
shown that Onyx has the stronger front
Damage
to back
size looking
because
better monkey
Falcons
meme.
really just has the
This one, nah,
ultimate of
like-
the Theramis. However, Flap
This
TC
one,
is
nah.
coming up as a surprise X factor for this lineup of Falcons.
Bro, I couldn't believe what happened on the screen that time, that's why.
Too much of the resources to take everybody else down, and Flap TC's alive, and Cal TC
I am
is
with the
still
team who
alive
wins.
as well.
Sheesh, Val
That's
Phantom.
more than enough to turn the post skirmish around.
and that is what King Kong is doing here. He's sitting
Damn.
in these bushes.
Bro,
looking
now
for
they are
a
like-
sandwich. Falcons.
I don't think it's that
whether
easy
it
for
be
Falcons to make a comeback now.
Flap he finds, hopefully not Flap.
Bro,
Few
Chip is
or
giving
Super
them vision,
Marco, best
bro.
case scenario, the
And he
rest
can
of Onyx
rotate to
will
the
come
other
and
side
crash
of
it,
the
but it's easier said
other
than
side
done,
of the map
given that
pretty
Falcons
easily.
have eyes on the back of their
Using
heads,
his
especially
portals.
since Ogwood can just dash in, run in. All the CCB damned. He has a Purify. Now
Okay, they're
looking to
going. They're not
compromise
even
Orange
giving
here.
Fanny another red
all
buff
here we
now.
go. Falcons have confined King on
Damn,
this side of the
oh
map.
my lord,
They
Brusco.
find one, and that's Kyle TZ and
Bro,
Kirk gets
bro,
the
this is their
final
chance. This is
hit.
their chance
There's
for
an SOD
Onyx to
connecting
do
as well,
something.
but the Nether Realm is ready, and there it is
Bro,
taken
bro,
out
bro,
as
bro, bro.
well.
They are
Flap
kinda
TZ,
low.
will he be able to sustain all this? Because Owen is
Oh
here
my
as
lord.
well, and upon seeing him, Onyx
Oh my lord.
disengage. They know there's an objective.
Free kill for
Bro,
the Super Fam.
That
So in the
engage was
long
insane.
and short of it, they got
Brusco,
what they
bro, he
wanted,
had
but can they set up for
some
something
good
bigger?
ultimates this
Yeah,
entire
because,
game.
Team Falcons PH does not need to wait for Kyle
Like
TZ.
if
They can
Faramis
use the
is not
shortcut to
around
bring
now,
Joy in
they are
closer
getting kills
after
for
Kyle
sure.
TZ gets his orange
But
buff.
because of that
That's the timer
Faramis
Onyx
pick,
PH needs to
even if
think
they
about.
somehow
So far,
manage
though,
to
Onyx again, team fighting
pick
very
one,
well, and Brusco
they
taking
are
the
able to
initiative
live, you
get
know,
picks
because of
when
the
he
Faramis
sees them.
ultimate.
Alright, he
Netherworld.
spots out Ogwen here, but he will not use the way of the
Netherrealm,
dragon
I guess.
onto him.
Oh my lord, oh
and
my lord, ooh.
instead, that becomes a counterplay from Falcons taking
Bro,
down Brusco.
Onyx
Now
can't
they're
get
down
any
by
major
one
objective, bro.
member. They lost their setter. They lost another front.
Mistimed
Sheesh.
approach there by Brusco,
Oh,
and Onyx
slow
will be
push in bottom lane,
weren't
actually.
completely ready just yet for him to show up, get
Fanny's
info.
actually doing
Again,
slow push, I feel.
catching out the Cho, or his Cho getting caught out in the same spot. Kirk was caught out last week as a Cho. In terms of the items, Radiant Armor and
yeah,
Anti-Harass
they
are
have
hybrid hybrid Fanny build.
Yeah, they have
working
anti-heal
on
now.
knowing that he can burst anyone down. He just needs to survive long enough to take down Super Marco.
my, they're bursting
Bro,
down
bro,
the
bro,
Lord
will they
once
take the
again,
load?
and
Oh
King
my
Kong
lord.
won't make it.
Bro, no load,
What a
no turtle
positioning
till
from
now for
Falcons
Onyx
as
PH.
well.
They put up a
Till now,
body
no load, no turtle.
of meat wall.
That explains
to
a lot.
go through
Like even
King
though they
Kong,
are
and he
getting
could just
kills,
dash
bro,
in, like,
they
I
are
think that's
ahead
what he
in
was
kills,
setting up for
okay?
here in this blind bush.
But
look
they
at
still
the
have less
moment
gold.
that they saw Ogwin. It was like, nah, I can't do this. Great positioning by Falcons, and of
Bro,
course,
Fan is
with
overrated as
losing your
fuck, bro.
Roman objective
Not gonna
takes,
lie.
even though you are 4, without the information, without holding those key shrubs, it's hard for you to enter the main objective area.
You have an enhanced Lord marching through mid. Falcons have to time this very
Bro, they don't
well,
have
or
minions.
else a
They don't have
failed
minions.
push.
They can't go
And it
in.
looks like that's what's happening
They
here.
they
The
can't go
Superfam
inside
know
the mid
what
lane
they're
turret,
doing.
but they can
Onyx
still take the
will
bottom
keep
lane.
their inhibitors up and safe.
Oh, wait,
Oh my
what?
lord.
Unless there's the engage coming in from Flapteasy and from behind.
Badang,
He's trying to
bro.
look in for his
Oh
head, but
my
Kelra! Kelra will be the first to fall, and that is very unfortunate for
Yeah, no
Onyx
minions, no
Philippines.
minions.
That's the flicker as well used by
But
Kirk just
the
to get
next
away
minion
after
wave is already
successfully
coming.
defending the turrets. But Falcon still wants more.
Bro,
They
King
do
Kong,
not want
bro.
to end this fight just yet. They're
Yeah, they got the-
as well,
bro, they
and
get
they might just really
all
go
the
for
inhibitor
it.
turrets.
LTZ dashing in.
Wow.
Yeah,
Onyx is trying to avoid
it's
everything
endable,
as
I
much as
guess.
they can, but they take out 3 inhibitor turrets,
Oh my
and
lord.
they kill as well.
Kirk is dead too.
Kirk is no longer
So there is,
to
so
help
they don't
Onyx
have anyone to
Philippines.
take damage
It's as good
besides
as an
Cho.
end angle. 2 are
They
down,
might
3
be able
left
to
to
end here,
defend.
actually.
Falcons are
Oh
going.
my lord.
Oh no, they catch
Oh
King
my
Kong once
lord.
more, but Kyle's easy falls.
Bro, are
But
they going to
will
end?
that be enough? Because it
Oh,
doesn't
no, no,
seem
no,
like
no, no, no.
Falcons wants to
No, no, no,
prolong
no.
this any
Oh
longer.
my lord.
A
Oh my lord,
double
oh my
kill
lord, oh
for
my
King
lord.
Kong though, and they might be able to defend
No, no, no.
this.
They may be
The
able to
base
defend.
is
Oh
still
my lord,
standing.
what a
Just
defense.
one left
What a
in
defense.
Few, and he's in the
Sheesh.
base.
Onyx,
Bruh.
they decided to say
Bro,
it's
a
not
too greedy,
over
a bit
yet.
too bit-
As Sony
a
gets
too-
tossed out, and Few
like,
does
a
not
little bit
stick
greedy,
in the
I would say.
mid. Now it looks bleak
are
for
they
the
going to end?
Falcons
Are they
that
going to end?
controlled majority of the game.
Bro,
They've
next
done it
Joe is only up in
again. Onyx
11 seconds.
Philippines
I think they will
have
take the
done
inhibitor turret on mid lane.
impossible. In the
They
face
can
of
end
sure
actually.
defeat, they've turned it around.
And with more than 10 seconds for the other members,
Bro,
this
bro,
might
can they
be
end?
enough
Can they end?
time.
Can they end?
Netherrealm used
Can
here
they end?
by Few.
No,
But
no,
will he
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
no.
clear this out? Kyle TZ
Bro, they
has
wasted a
already
bit of time
respawned,
there,
and
Onyx, I
Few
guess.
still makes it out
Oh my
alive.
lord.
Not so fast. Team of
They were
Falcons
hesitating, I feel,
flapping,
like,
flapping
Onyx
like their
PS.
life depended on
Don't you
it,
guys think they were
defends,
hesitating?
And there's still another Lord.
Welcome back once again for another week of MPL
He's getting
Philippines.
nerfed,
Just when we
bro.
thought it was all over, Onyx were able to hold on. King Kong went crazy, even
Damn,
maximizing
that was
the
an
wall
insane-
set up by the
insane
fist
defense though,
break
not
of
gonna
a
lie.
Badang. The same wall that's been
Bro.
messing him up. He went through it, and then he was able to use the cutthroat
Bro.
and spun to take down Super Marco, who was stuck
Actually,
in
the
that
Badang's
wall.
wall
What a
actually became a
defense
hurdle
by
for their
Onyx.
own team.
But this looks
Who
well
is
bleak actually
messaging
for
me?
Team Falcons PH, because this leveled everything.
Oh, now Onyx pushing the advantage here once
Bro,
more.
look at
The
look
wall
at
goes
look
up.
at Chip's
Look at
position.
Kirk,
Look at Chip's
and he
position.
forced out the Netherrealm
Bro,
early
he's coming
on
from
into
behind.
this team
He
fight, but
might
from
use his
behind,
ultimate. Oh
Owen,
my
he spots
lord, what the
Kelra.
fuck?
Few will be the first to fall though, but Kelra out to the back lines too. Looking for a target. Flapteasy will be the one he wants to take down, but he
Oh,
survived.
they used the portal. They used the
Kelra will
teleportation
fall.
portal. Sheesh.
Super Marco though will be the trade for Falcons,
Damn.
and that might not look nice. This is 3
Onyx took
members
down.
taken out of Falcons.
Onyx only lost one member and they took
TZs
down
are left to
3, I guess.
defend.
Yeah.
Onyx can take their sweet time here. Kelra's
Bro,
off
but the
map.
problem is
There's
that
a
they can't
Lord
even take load, bro.
standing right there, the lower quarter.
Because if
Are
their
they gonna
marksman
choose
is
to
not
take
there,
it
they can't
safe?
take load at
It
all.
took a while for the fanny of King Kong to pop off,
Even if
but
they
now he
get
is
somehow get
7-1
advantage in the
and 8.
team fights,
He
nah.
is
If the
main
marksman is
problem
dead,
of the
then it's
thorn
not
on
possible
the
for Onyx
side
to get
of
that load.
Super Marco, who was in a great position
So this
to
is the
fight in
one
that
major
scenario,
drawback
but
of this
King Kong
draft
hunted
from
him
Onyx.
down and shut
Like
the
right now they are
Granger
having
down.
advantage,
And
but
it seems
no
like
use because they are not
Ogwen's
able to get
the
the load.
utility on this once menace
Damn.
of the metagame has lost all its shine. You saw here in that last engage that he was trying to find that flank in the back.
Bro, the
trying to
kills
punch
are in the
somebody,
favor
the
of
kingdom
Onyx,
come,
but their
it
draft
just
is
wasn't
nah,
gonna
like
happen, not on Onyx watch.
it's not a good
So
draft
now
in my
what
opinion.
else can they do? How else can they find a flank? They've been finding Kelra consistently.
Like if
yes, but
Moscow is dead,
it
they
seems to
can't
not
take
be worth it
load.
anymore. It
They
seems to be
haven't
too
got a single
expensive.
objective till now
It feels
in
like
the game.
Kelra went towards those who were
Like
looking
in a
for him on purpose.
game like this,
Yeah.
na
Whereas
objectives like the
Falcons,
major
they
objectives
actually
plays
do
a
their
big
best
part,
to
na.
stick with their damage dealer to stay by Super Marco's side. So it kind of feels like an opposite
So
approach
I
for
would
both
say
of
the
these teams
fan
at
is
this
kind of a
point.
burden.
Counter is able to maximize the
instead.
Spear of Misery. Oh, 3-1 up
yeah.
top. And catching out this Moskov isn't so clear cut. It's been Kyle Teasy who's been left.
Bro,
with
free
that job.
objective again for the Falcons. Bro, do something na, engage. Why are you guys giving it for free? Oh my lord.
Kyle Teasy will be having enough damage. Kiko goes in, and the nether realm won't make it.
Oh
It
my
won't
lord.
be timed enough,
Oh
and
my
there's a
lord.
winter crown from
Oh
Kyle
shit.
Teasy.
Joe is
But
dead.
that
Joe is
will
dead.
still
Joe is
not
dead.
be enough, and look at Kiko dancing,
Damn.
but he will
Bro.
be taken out. And Kirk, will he be next?
Look at
Open
Badang, look at Badang.
Quite a bit late, and he will find himself in the middle of two, and that is
My
very
lord.
unfortunate. 3 members once again fall for
Oh,
Team
lord.
Falcons.
Like a flash of
Oh
light.
shit.
Onyx
They took down few
responds.
too.
Kelra takes one
Bro.
down. Flap the only one
Kelra,
left.
bro.
But because the
Man.
minion waves were crashing into the base, it forced a split. But it might have just delayed the
Bro, take
inevitable.
the
because
load
Sony
now,
flap
freaking
against
take the
Kelra.
load.
16 seconds before Kyle Teasy comes back.
They have a wave. They have
Why are
a
these guys not
single
taking load?
minion alongside
Now
them.
they'll die
but
now.
will be Flap or will Flap be able
Bro,
to
end
clear
the
it
game, end
out?
the fucking
It
game,
doesn't
end the
seem
fucking
likely.
game.
Kelra doesn't mind him anymore
my
and
lord.
just goes straight for the base to take the win.
Bro, Onyx,
Game
bro.
one goes to Onyx Philippines.
Sheesh, they didn't get a single
Topsy-turvy
major
roller
objective,
coaster
okay, and they still
of
won.
A game to open up
Oh
our
my
star
lord.
match.
I can't believe
It
this.
felt like I was reading a long fantasy epic. Just a lot of build-up and world building for the first
Man.
600 pages, and then
Can't
another
believe
600
this.
pages of non-stop action.
Can't believe this.
What a game by these two, and it all began.
Joey is
because
getting a nerf
Falcons
soon.
PH
I don't know
broke
about
one of
Suyo.
the cardinal rules when you're playing
Bro.
pro MLBB. Get
They
the
didn't get a
heroes
single
down
major
first
objective, single
before
major
you try
objective.
to end the game.
Bro.
And I really like how
Damn.
Onyx Philippines felt so patient with that. It was not
They didn't
until
get a
they
single
knew
major
that
objective. I don't
Kelra
understand how
already
they
had his
won that
items,
game.
or not until they knew that they could really
Sheesh,
fight.
Onyx is built different,
that they
guys.
decided
Onyx
to
is built
engage. It
different.
was all trades for Onyx Philippines up
Bro.
until that moment.
On both fronts, Renmar Santa Cruz, you brilliant, handsome man, you got it right. Draft-wise, Falcons PH walked into this draft willingly.
Damn.
They gave over the ult, they gave over
I still
the
can't
Fanny,
believe this.
and
Like,
they played
no
like,
major objective,
"We win
and
this
they
under
still
15,
win.
we're fine."
Bro,
And
Onyx,
then,
bro.
in-game,
Man, they are the best for a reason, I guess.
Blood for early game objectives. Yeah, they penetrated the base. Yeah, they left them
This
with
King
a
Kong is like
bald
Kyrie.
inhibitor spot, but
Bro, Kyrie actually carried his team, bro. I can't compare Kyrie to King Kong. Kyrie was much better in his prime. Yo,
I
Kyrie-
really
King
thought they
Kong
got
is
it there,
actually
though, but the
MVP.
Super Marco was also just
I mean,
caught
he
out, and
didn't die
Bulletproof,
much,
He was
yeah.
not. It seems like he was susceptible to just getting blasted. in
Besides
this,
not
and one of
getting
the
any
reasons
major
because
objective,
this guy
this guy
decided,
played
I
well.
have one job. I find Super Marco.
Yeah.
I make him not bulletproof.
Bro, what's the point of objective? You don't need objective to win.
That guy again, he's
Sheesh.
back in the arena.
Bro, be flexing.
Where is he from?
Yeah, we can't seem to find the guy who just
Kill
yells out,
percentage
"I love you, King
77%.
Kong."
Oh, yeah, I
Bro,
think
his
he's
KD,
somewhere,
bro. Insane
on my right.
KD.
Maybe. I don't know.
This
No,
is the
Vorax
Sonic
gives us
Republic side.
sustainability.
Yeah, we are on the side of where the
Damn.
Sonics are.
Right.
But yeah, King Kong's been brilliant. Again, the early game, it was like, this isn't Fanny's King Kong game until it was Fanny's
Bro,
King
he
Kong
didn't
game.
get any
Again,
kills
I
early
think
game,
one of the
okay?
main, themes
Like,
here you mentioned,
maybe
Brenda,
one
is
kill or
patience.
something.
Eventually, Onyx just started
Like early
to
game,
get
he didn't get
rewarded
much of a
with King
snowball,
Kong's
but
later entries,
later
with them really
he
buying time. And
actually
this is
got
when the
many
Lucas
kills.
comes
Like
in big.
mid game,
Because
I
the
think he
Lucas does
spiked.
so much for their lineup to
And then,
hold to deal damage
end game too.
so that King Kong can come in and sweep things up.
Yeah.
Him getting Super Marco down in this scenario, plus a double kill for himself as well, that
Bro.
was a big turnaround.
Yeah, it felt
You're
like
never
when,
safe,
Onyx
nah, like,
Philippines were
when the
prepared
Fanny's
enough
there.
when they had Kirk by
But
their
actually,
side
the
to
Badang
either
actually
take
countered
on
Fanny so
even the
bad
nether
early
realms
game.
coming
I
in
mean,
from Falcons, and
so well
just
early game.
overall sustaining the damage.
If not
being
for the
thrown at
Badang, I
them
think it
by,
would have been more
Falcons,
kills for King Kong.
then it was okay for Onyx Philippines to take their time. It was okay for all the late entries to come in, and even for Kelra to just
This
go in
this
deep
time,
because
no,
he
this
knew
they
with
should
all
have
the
ended
resources
the
that
game
were
here.
already taken
This
out,
was
but
an insane
this
defense.
was the sequence which really prolonged this
They should have
game,
attacked the base and
this
end.
much
You know,
cutthroat coming in from
they
King
were
Kong,
they
even
wanted to fight,
despite
I
that
guess.
well positioned fist break or so, which we thought coming in from Flapteasy.
Damn.
Yeah, Super Marco was not in the right
That is
position
their
there.
one
He was
good
only
chance,
put in that
Falcons. They
position
could have ended
because
there.
he wanted to use, he wanted to damage King Kong, who was
At the end,
mid-air.
I thought
Super Marco
I
thought,
thought
think I can
these guys
take
are
this
not
guy
going to
down.
end
He's already
Onyx,
gotten a few hits.
but they managed to end
King
it
Kong
somehow.
got to heal, come back, and even take out Super Marco. That was just a little bit of salt onto the wounds of Falcons, and after that, they
But I
couldn't
must say,
recover
there is
because
not
they
much
lost
gap between the
control.
teams.
They lost
Like,
the
Falcons
momentum
are
that they had,
very strong
which
too.
meant King Kong could just
So
be
maybe
aggressive
next time they
alongside
meet, na, there's a
the
high
rest of
chance
Onyx
they can win
Philippines.
actually.
Still can't get over how the Monster Mage both managed to be part of the fight and clear
Like if they
waves.
work on their synergy and
Caught
stuff,
my
I
eye
think
because he was
Falcon can
dominating
beat
him. I
Onyx,
could have
to be
sworn
honest.
Valentina was going 720, just trying to clear waves and kill whoever
Maybe
was
they need to
caught
work on
in the
like
wall that
ending the
Flapteasy
game.
also
Fanny was
miraculously
pushing
set
so
for
that
his
he
own
can manage
team.
level and
So
goal gap.
in this
Alongside Fanny's speed was
21-minute
better than all
bout,
the assassins. So Fanny is pretty pressure for Falcon for Fanny can make
the
mistakes.
score. It's currently 7-7 now.
Should we
His
get to
all-time Fanny
credit
games
to
career score.
save
I also really want to acknowledge that one of the reasons why King Kong eventually popped up, again, going back to showcasing Super
Bro, I
Friends and Few and
I
the
still
Roamers
don't
popping up.
understand how
Brusco
they are not
eventually
able to
popped
get a
off. His
single
snap
load or
kicks, those
turtle and they
moments. Usually
they
we see
win the
Brusco
match, bro.
set up for a Way of the
Look at
Dragon.
that.
But there were times they would
You
just
know,
like,
even
hey, I
turret,
see him.
nah.
Flicker Way of the
Falcons
Dragon.
actually
And he
had
did
more
that
turrets
twice
destroyed.
onto Kyle
Like, they
TZ in
destroyed
key
more
scenarios,
turrets.
which meant
Took
that
the two
Falcons had
turtles,
to react
2
and respond
loads,
to it,
3
which meant that
turtles.
Onyx were in a
They
better
didn't
position.
give any major
Most of the
objective
times
to
even
the
felt
Onyx,
like,
okay?
it was
Even then,
Owen,
Onyx won.
right?
Even
Like,
then.
It feels like he's going after
Bro,
Owen. He's using
how?
Jeet Kundo onto Ogwen, but
They have more
those are
gold
just,
despite
like,
that. Having no
moments
major
of
objective,
him
but
trying
they
to
still have more
calculate
gold.
Where can
Bro,
he
this
flicker
Onyx team is
in
built
and
different,
use
bro.
the way of the
Flapsy
way of
actually,
the
Flapsy
dragon,
actually played really well on the Badang.
perfectly towards Kyle TZ. It's
Sky
always
Show,
Kyle TZ,
yeah.
as you mentioned. So
Like, I didn't expect them to win actually.
does work
Falcon
that
was
we
winning the
mentioned
game.
how
Like that
patient
defense
Onyx
at that
Philippines
base,
really
nah, the
were,
Onyx
because
defense at the base
it applies
insane.
to every single
Not playing
one
today?
of
No,
them.
bro.
Like,
I'm
it's
actually
doing and
restreaming, nah.
fulfilling their jobs and their tasks, especially towards the latter portions of the game.
After the matches, probably I think I'll play. Damn, how the fuck did Onyx win this game? I still can't believe this. Like no major objective, like no turtle, no load. Even after that, they have more gold. Like, how do you explain this? Bro, Falcon, how do you fumble so hard, guys? Like, you guys were ahead in the game, like map-wise, and then you can't end.
Falcon, I
You
think
need
they
to
were
get
just
coaching on
reminded,
how to
and
end, bro.
probably this was part of their
Consult
scouting
Onyx
report,
for
looking
that.
back at their previous,
Remember,
matchups
Sky and
against
Doraemon, you
Onyx
must trust your teammates, so main objective is enemy base.
cannot mess
Yeah,
up
I
against
know,
this team.
I know, bro.
Everything has to go perfectly.
I
It
know,
looked
I'm just
kinda
shocked
sloppy
that
at first,
these
but
guys
then their
didn't manage to
very
end there.
sacrificial
They
trading,
had
which
the chance to
led-
end.
led
Falcons
them
had
to
the chance to
controlling
end.
majority of the game. But then again, we
Like,
acknowledge that
but
at
the
some
defense
point,
from Onyx was
flipped the script.
interesting,
King
bro.
Kong,
Like
we cannot expect him
literally.
to snowball, so readjust. Make sure
That
Kelra
Onyx
can farm,
defense, nah,
try to
one-
draw attention to
one
where
of a
Kelra
kind.
is, so that King Kong can once again get farming himself for
Bro,
himself.
host
And eventually,
tournament.
King Kong and Kelra's farm just like
Right
met
now?
at the final destination. And
Maybe
all right,
later.
we're both online. Let's just go for it.
It's
Sheesh.
the opposite of see you again.
Yeah.
Instead
Bro,
of
when
going
did
this
Leo
way,
actually
they were
grow
going
hair? He had
this
hair
way.
before? I thought this guy was bald.
There at the end.
I would love to dive deep even more in the brilliance of Onyx Philippines, but as well, when we come back, we'll talk about what else Team Falcons PH
Bro,
has
I
done
think
better to maybe
Leo's hair, na.
equalize in score. But
I think
for now,
Rafael's
let's
hair
go to
went
No
this
Access,
side and
talk about some
Leo's hair
of the
went that
ladies.
side.
Sonics, make some noise!
Sheesh.
My goodness!
Bra.
Odin, ibang klase
Bra.
naging laban in that
Wah.
game number
Guys.
1. I'm sure all of the fans na nanonood,
Focusing
kahit sa
time,
kanila
guys.
mga
Focusing
tayo
time.
excited doon sa ating naging
Who is
laban.
messaging
But
me in
we're
game?
gonna toss it over to a short while kasi ngayon kasama natin walang iba kundi ang Chief Partnership Officer na walang iba ng CBZN Corporation, Mr. Jobert, User Jobert.
Mr. Jobert, welcome
Welcome. I'm
to
sure that
MPL
you've seen all of the happenings, right?
Yeah, so good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon to all
Chief
the people
Partnership
watching
Officer,
live stream
CBs and
and all the people that
corporations.
are watching here at Green Sun Hotel. Sobrang ganda ng laban, sobrang exciting. Lalo na yung last few moments na nag-back and forth in laban. Sobrang ganda ng match ng Falcons versus Onyx.
Ramdam ko yung excitement na meron ngayon si Sir Jobert Hans.
Yeah, I mean, I also want to know, because you are actually
Who's this girl, bro?
the one behind
Who's this girl?
operating one of the newest league
Coach,
that
why not?
is especially dedicated
Bro, guys,
para sa mga
guys, time to
kababaihan.
focus, okay?
This is a women's league. Mind introducing that to the rest of the people who are watching right now?
So we're CBCN is organizing the first ever women's Mobile Legends league. It's called Athena League. And right
Oh.
now, actually, it's already ongoing right now. So
Oh, they are
have,
hosting a
phase one, which is
women's
open
league in
qualifiers.
Philippines.
So we,
Athena
after
League.
Today we'll be getting the top 8 teams for the final 8 that will be competing for 4 slots for the next phase, which is the close qualifier. So at the end of this,
Are they
which will be
streaming
on
that?
around May? The winner will represent the Philippines to go to the
Wow.
MWI, the
Oh,
Mobile
MWI,
Legends
okay.
Invitational / Esports World Cup.
That's
Exciting.
exciting. Everyone, can we hear some
Stay focusing on
appreciation
black
para
colours.
sa ating Athena League, right?
No, I was
You
actually
love to
looking
see
at the
it. You love
crowd.
to see it, Odin.
Yeah, and
The black
let's
color I
just start,
already
Mr.
saw,
Gilbert.
bro.
What do you
I was
think
looking
is
at the crowd.
impact of these kinds of
Lol, Sky
projects
Cody
to
mode.
female MLBB
Not
players
exactly.
in the Philippines?
But still, yeah. I was actually
For
looking
us,
at the
of course,
girls.
We see the potential growth as being a platform for having
They're
a
pretty,
women's
yeah.
league that
Like the Filipino
focuses
girls are
women,
pretty.
And we want to see this grow. Actually, on our side, we want to envision this.
We
same
don't have any
as MPL,
official tournaments like
MPL
this
for
na
men's
here in
group.
India.
When it comes
So,
to
yeah,
success
this is
and
our only
connectivity,
chance.
We want that to have in Athena League as well.
Yan, excited ako dyan, Sir Jobert. Bilang babae at isa din sa mga players ng MLBB, alam natin na ang MLBB
Bro,
or
this
gaming
guy's suit is
industry
nice, na?
male-dominated.
This color is looking good on him.
How important is this initiative in fostering the inclusive ecosystem in MLBB?
For me, first off is parang hopefully this can be a start. This can be a start of other potential women's league or women's competition.
Oh, they're hosting women's league in
happening,
Philippines now. I think
not
they're
just here
starting
in
only.
Metro, but at least the full Philippines. Kasi
Oh.
MPL
I hope they
brought a lot
stream it
of-
somewhere.
Of other competitions, other
So I can
events
restream that too,
happening. And we hope
you know.
that with this Athena League, we can
Jeez.
also have some sort of other organizers can create their own competition.
The
as well,
Brusco's
and create a good
like
impact. And we see
Brusco
this grow
Flex,
with
I
other
guess.
countries like Indonesia.
What's
They
that?
have their
What's
own,
the thing called again?
women's
That
stars.
that they hold
so
up
we're hoping to
like
do the
this.
same with Athena League.
Coach, why
We're
not?
definitely looking forward to that, Sir Jobert. And Athena Cup is happening soon. This is an exclusive MLBB
Athena's
Female
League
Pro
or
Scene
Athena's Cup?
and the official qualifiers for MLBB Women's Invitational.
Oh, so
It will
the
happen
winner of
from
this,
March 7
okay.
7 to May
Oh, the winner
27.
will be
So
qualified for
everyone,
that
please
MLBB
do support
Women's
Athena
Invitational.
Cup.
Okay.
Sir Jobert,
Interesting.
maraming salamat. Congratulations. Congratulations are already in advance para sa ating
Okay,
mga
second game.
kababaihan na
I think second game is
magpaparticipate
almost
dyan.
up na.
And we're gonna keep going up with all of the fun as we throw it back to our casters.
Okay, better.
The Athena League brought to you by CBZ.
Oh, this is Arashi, right? I don't know what's his name. Rafael or Arashi? I think Rafael, na?
That's this year's qualifier for the Philippines slot. Again,
Arashi is in.
defending champion.
Oh, Arashi is in the other league.
Well,
Yeah.
the women are.
Yeah.
That's Empress.
Yes, Omega Empress. And I've been actually seeing them quite often on social media.
Are they going for the draft phase now?
Really consistent in terms of practicing, being together. I think they're one of the female teams who've been together the
She's Mew
longest,
Mew.
ever since they were based in Cebu, right?
Are you saying they are the Team Falcons of the women's scene?
Bro is
It
honest.
feels like that. I think ever since
Japanese
the
are the
first
best.
ever MWI,
Bro, Sekai.
they were always
Don't be that. Don't be that
No,
honest,
the
bro.
first one that
We are talking
They
about different
debuted
type of
that you were part
girls.
Yeah, so that was like 2021 or 2021 too, right? So that it's been that long, and they were already together.
Bro, Big
even
Brigade is
before.
so cute.
Maybe they are the women.
excited to see who will come out of that once more. The Athena League will start very soon, and it will end and culminate in us having a representative to join MWI 2025. Back into the matchup at hand. It's
Okay,
the
okay, second
all-star
match.
between
Second match incoming,
PH
guys.
And Onyx PH. It's
This is a
Onyx
bracket
Blue
of
once more.
3,
We're gonna
right?
start
Or bracket
spewing
of
the
2?
stats again.
Yep.
Bracket of 3,
it
na?
is always
So if
lopsided, except for
Onyx
the last
wins
one,
the
of
next
course,
match,
but
they win
I wonder if
2-0.
Onyx Philippines are gonna
Alright.
try out some interesting draft decisions, similar to what
Sky
Team Falcons
game,
did
focus,
in Game
focus.
number 1, with giving
Okay,
the
okay.
Fanny priority into
എടി
the
വല്ലപ്പോഴൊക്കെ
Madame in the
ഫിലിപ്പീൻസ്
first
പെമ്പിള്ളേരെ
phase,
കാണത്തുള്ളൂ.
with
നീ
them
എന്തോ
taking
പറയുന്നത്?
out the Suyo instead of picking it up themselves. So yeah.
If they do,
നമുക്കൊക്കെ ടി വിയിലൊക്കെ കൂടിയല്ലേ കാണാൻ
that
പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ.
the Sonics
ഫിലിപ്പീൻസിൽ വരെ ഒന്നും
at
പോകാനുള്ള
Mars
പൈസയൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ.
Gaming Hub are gonna go wild. Shout out to y'all who couldn't make it here.
So this is the place where they do the MPL. Okay.
Concepcion Uno
Marikina City.
The River City in the east here in Metro Manila. Shout
Falcon
out to
will
y'all.
win by 2-1.
Much love. It's the official offline
Falcon.
watch party organized
I
by
hope so.
Onyx
Falcon
themselves.
actually,
So,
they had a lot of
power
chances
to
in that
y'all. I hope
game.
you guys
Like the first
eventually
match,
could join us
they could have won.
here in the MPL arena.
Yeah, shout out to
Seka,
Mars
I'd rather
also,
spend money on
I've
feeding my
heard,
stomach
he
than
has a pretty great
feed my
gaming
less.
It's huge.
Sheesh. Jeff bro.
Apparently, it can house the rest of the Sonics who couldn't join us here. So, speaking of the Falcons' nest, when are you guys going to have your watch party? And to everyone else who are in the middle and around, get your tickets now.
Bro,
You
Sekai,
can,
calm
still
down,
bag
bro.
a few
I'm
for
not
tomorrow's
that
match,
bad,
if I'm not
you know.
mistaken. If not, get in line.
I mean, I do look at the girls here, but they are cute, you know. But not that, you know. Like, I just want the match to start. But since they are showing it on the screen, we can't look elsewhere, na?
Team Liquid Philippines and AP Brent, so it's a triple threat happening tomorrow. So
Yeah.
back to the matchup at hand. We know
Why are they
Onyx
showing
if
it in the screen then?
What are we expecting Falcons
If
to
we
do in
don't,
red
if
now?
we are not
Can
allowed
they
to
do?
look.
Should they be more conservative going into the draft?
Drafting phase, second phase, second game, guys, second game. If Falcon wins this, we go into a next game. Like, then the match series will be 1-1, and we go into a third game. But if Onyx wins this 2-0, we move on to the next series.
Normal
Sky naughty.
or more usual kind of
Now, bro, you guys are
At least for now,
you guys are a bit too much. I do look at the girls,
taken out.
but not that much.
Taken away.
Like,
wanna see Falcons
being an
end up-
Indian and stuff, na, we
end up
don't
with
see
either for Super Marco, a Monster
girls like
Ranger,
this, na, that
for
much.
Flap Teasy,
So I'm just looking
either,
at them.
Hilda
But I'm not
or
too
a
much interested, you know.
Lucas. I mean, TC's still gonna be on the board, but pardon me.
Focus is there too.
Yeah. 'Cause
So
Onyx
if
might
Falcon
rush
wins this,
CC
we
the
go into
first
a
three
third game.
picks.
Otherwise, we go. We end the
Honda
series
takes away the
2-0
joy. Do
for
they
Onyx.
wanna end up with the Fanny or oh no, excuse me, the Fanny's gone.
Bro, this time they didn't ban the Louis. Yeah, finally, Falcons.
Oh, okay. With the Joy and the Fanny
They
gone, they
banned
decided to
Fanny
pick up
and
the
Joy.
Eve. But
Okay.
they can go Suyo Granger here.
Yeah, so is open, Granger is open.
Decision.
Snubbed
Bro,
all
Sicilian is
game
open.
one, suddenly a first pick for Onyx.
Yeah. Interesting take.
Melissa
here.
open.
Wait, so okay, if they do get the Suyo,
Oh, Granger.
Yeah, Suyo Granger, right?
but there's no Matilda 2 for Onyx Philippines if ever, so they'll have to show us
Sky
something
looks at chairs,
else.
not girls.
I mean, they
Yeah.
might end up picking up the Nolan later on.
Sky,
if it's,
so you will get
available.
one day timeout.
I think they're not thinking about rushing the Suyo. They might be considering something else, like a high loss, but just get the Suyo.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Bro, did you?
I was gonna say, what if there was a world where Falcons don't pick
Oh.
the Suyo?
They just go, Joy.
Don't spoil, okay, guys? If you watched it already, don't spoil.
Oh, kinda.
Bros, who you, Granger?
Fast response here from
Oh my lord, Irithel, bro. That's annoying.
already revealed the
Irithel is so annoying, bro.
CC pick
Yeah.
up, or will they just like save it for later?
Or the high loss here now?
Yeah.
What do they need
CC
right
Highlands
now?
look very, good.
Mage,
It rounds
gold
out
lane,
their
Mage,
main
XP and
idea
the
for
roam,
their
na?
draft.
For
They go for the
Falcons.
early CC.
Oh, CC.
So, do you pick up the Valentina now or the Farsa? Because you can maximize
Lucas is
reach
still
to
open
try and
though.
whittle down Keller low.
Lucas is still open.
But then at the same time, it would be good to have the Terrify of the Valentina, plus, of course, being able to steal away.
Yeah,
the
they
ultimate
can get
of the-
Eve's ultimate if they go for Valentina here.
We're not entirely sure as to what the gap closers are gonna be for Onyx Philippines, if any. Like what the Brusco and
Irithel looks cool.
decided
The
to
fuck?
pick up, so they
Yeah, her
go
eyes,
for the
na?
safer option. They do pick up range instead. That's a Farsa Granger in their hand.
Oh.
That's a lot of threat in terms of range.
I was gonna say, if they pick the Valentina here, they would be severely outranged. Granger can't do his job alone.
But now, with the CC on the other side, where are you going to pick the EXP that can match his presence? Flapcho.
Bro, this is the boring part of the audience, I guess. Like, there are fun part and the boring part. People are not energetic here, I would say. Like, there is a section of the people. Like, there are front benches and back benches, na? There is a section of the audience where they're very energetic and the other section is kind of gloomy.
Oh, they are cracking down on the Nolan.
Yeah, this is a bit energetic section, I would say.
And Onyx cracked down on the Phobius.
Maybe they are just too focused on the screen. Probably that's the reason.
There's the Lucas
Only
again.
person bringing all good players from different teams and
Still open too.
The glue?
bro,
Yeah, the
Farsa
glue
pick,
might actually be
bro.
an option by Falcons, but I'd want something with harder catch. But they
Both
also need
have
a strong
range now.
front
Farsa
because
and Eve.
they're- Yeah, it needs to be something like a glue in the EXP lane. They need to have a very tanky front line. Oh, excuse me, the Gata Kacha still open.
Yeah.
For Rome.
Yeah, I think Falcons can just pick up the
Yo,
Gata
Hylos
Kacha
is
as the
open, na?
fourth pick.
Khalid is
And
open.
then if they want to, pick the Hylos last so they have a double revitalize.
There's so much that Onyx has to ban out, so they're just picking their poison here.
Yeah.
One more ban for Falcons.
Yeah, they have Khalid and Hylos is open actually.
That's a Hanzo.
For Rome.
Right.
Well,
Still winless currently in MPL Philippines.
Flap TZ though.
Look at the reaction by Coach Tony. He smiled when he saw the Hanzo ban.
Yeah.
Oh, they caught us.
Oh no, they did. Okay.
They take out the
So
glue.
what if Flap brings
Bro,
out the
Ogwen's expression, bro.
back
He's so
XP
funny.
again? Just kidding. No.
No.
I mean, he has a lot
Look at
of
the
like,
expression of Ogwen, guys.
unusual XP laners, right? But no, not in this scenario.
He's so serious right
They're
now.
forcing
But
out
the picture, na? Picture, he looks so
either of
funny.
Any great matchup for CC right now, which is most of the matchups that are currently existing in the XP lane.
It's also possible you just let that be a dead lane. Again,
Yeah.
Flap can just come back in like the late game.
Bro,
right?
it's so pick. Oh.
It's a roamer for sure.
Yeah. It's not gonna be an HB choke, is it? Because, yeah, they don't show that strat a lot. For Onyx, knowing that they're up against a Cho now, the roam of Khalid, I think would be good for Onyx.
Yeah, Khalid is open. Why? I don't know why they are not picking Khalid.
Khalid
Why are they
and
hesitating?
The what's Hayabusa? Like
Right, Haya is still on the board.
Hayabusa since.
Oh,
wait,
Hold up.
wait.
Lucas Jungle. Whoa.
Oh no.
Let's see if Falcon wins 2-1, na, we are banning Phantom for 1 day.
It
Like
is
we are
going to
putting
be
him in timeout.
A lot of gap closers.
Yeah. I think you need to have something with Revitalize here.
I'll have to, make him unmode for 1 day.
But it's also
If that
possible
happens,
Onyx
I will
can
have
get it out of
to
their minds,
like
right?
remove his
Once the
mod for
rule
1 day
is
and then him
goes
put him in
and you
timeout.
Slow-mo dodge the implosion. Onyx gonna have to chase you and
But
get
Phantom,
in
pray
there
that
with all
that won't
honesty.
happen,
Just-
okay?
yeah.
The result is something else than 2-1.
Falcons decided to go for a pick off.
For
They're not going to be
Falcons.
losing the slow front to back unless this EXP lane is really
Fight for
good.
the ultimate
Well, we
answer.
did mention at Hilda
Oh,
earlier,
Hilda.
so team fight.
Bro, I don't know why these guys are not going for Khalid.
The easier lineup to pull off in a team fight. But for Falcons, I don't know what they're thinking about.
Bro, are they going
this one.
Lucas
The
Hyper?
Cho surprised me. I really thought they
Lucas Hyper, guys. Lucas
body
Jungle.
for body and go for heavy meaty dudes in the front.
But if we learned
Oh, you don't
anything
see
from
MPLs,
Falcons,
okay.
If not just from game 1, but from the past month, ever since they were acquired by this huge established esports franchise.
But still hope that the result is not 2-1 Falcon.
That just mirrors out their 2025 identity. Like they're willing to all right, we will give bodies, but we won't fight you. We'll try to get turrets,
Second match
objectives.
almost starting,
It's like
guys.
they're just trying to be crafty with it, with their
Damn.
approach.
Too crafty. I don't think
Yeah.
it's necessary to do that.
Oh, the counter index
That
is actually
often.
0-0.
In the
Lineup rating
beginning,
is
I'd like
in
to
the
think
favor
it,
of Onyx.
Kind of worked. It went hand in hand.
So
with
pretty much
stopping
balanced.
Philippines
Any team can win.
from,
But
getting
the
to better
pick-wise, I think
positions.
Onyx draft is
But
better,
now
it
that
says.
they're in the face of this kind of lineup, which feels like Onyx Philippines just wants to, as opposed to what happened in game number 1, keep on fighting. That might not be an easy task to pull off.
Save for that King Kong Lucas.
Bro, I'm expecting some
This
good
looks
ultimates
like
from Tigreal this
the
game.
kind of draft they would pull up at the grand
Bro,
finals,
Lucas
the very
Jungle,
last
bro.
match
Yeah.
of a best of 7. That's what I'm
Yeah,
smelling.
Lucas
from
Jungle is
Onyx
actually
here. Going
insane.
for the throat.
Not gonna lie.
Falcons, again, let's see how many turns and barrel rolls they'll have to take in the skies to take us to game 3.
So
But, ladies
Hilda
and
is up
gentlemen,
against
it's match
CC?
point for the defending
Or Cho
champions of
against
MPL
CC?
Philippines in our star
Who is playing
match
XP?
week 2.
I think I'm going to double down on the
Probably
thought of
Hilda,
the
right?
easier
Yeah,
lineup
probably.
to pull off
I don't think
is
so.
most likely
I
gonna
don't
be
think
the one that
Cho is
wins.
going to have
Onyx
an
has the
easy
easier lineup to pull off.
lane against CC. So I think Hilda is better.
revitalizes too, or anything to match up with the sustain. So it's
Falcon will win. Jeff?
so it's really wanting to just keep fighting.
All right. Assuming that that's there.
Phantom,
like,
actually,
you
I
get
said
into
that. No one in the chat
space.
did. If anyone
That's gonna be
spoils,
the
I
matchup
said,
we're looking at because,
put
again,
them in
CC
one,
Hilda,
like,
I reckon the CC
timeout for one day.
Hilda, right? Yeah. Even that's a losing fight because the Lucas
Like,
eats
just
the Hilda
hope that
alive.
the
Yeah, it's
result of the
FaZe's
series
job
is
good
not
here just
2-1,
gonna
bro.
be,
2-1 in
hey,
the favor of Falcons.
activate your sprint and just
If the result
barrel
is like that,
through
you will be
and just
going
hunt
into
down
timeout
Super
for one
Prince.
day.
Yeah, Super Prince or Kellera, right?
Yeah.
Force the Wind of Nature pop, and then make Onyx crumble. Like,
Yeah, this might be one of those games where we might actually see like 4 to 6 deaths.
Oh,
from
they're
that
already
game.
having a
you
pause?
can only do
Damn,
that for
I didn't
so
even
long.
realize.
But if it
I
works,
thought
it
the game
works.
was about to
Yeah,
start.
I mean, but even if you take the Eve down, which is
Bro,
to
something
be
fell into
fair,
my eye.
their only source of magic.
Bro, I
damage.
hate this.
But yeah, both teams only have like one source of magic damage anyway. So.
it's the Farsa.
Bro,
and
the design of these
Yeah,
phones
it's
are
the
actually
Farsa
quite
and
good.
Eve.
Which, by the way, the Eve deals a deceptive amount of damage early on.
Yeah.
Like, you would see games that end in 15, 16 minutes. Number 1 damage is the Eve.
Yeah, you'd think like, hey, it's gonna take a while for her to you feel it. Every time we bring up the damage leaderboard,
Yeah.
Eve is there, number 1. You're right.
I don't know if like they really have their eyes set on just winning the fight by in terms of getting the kills, or just like out sustaining the opposing team and getting to do a lot more things.
Bro, what are they showing on
compared to them.
screen?
Because
Sheesh.
as it feels like now,
Bro,
like,
that guy was
honestly,
literally saying,
Liverpool's
I'll kill you.
lineup just seems so well built for the long fights again,
Yeah.
and they might just be able to keep going, and they
So, stadium is kind of packed,
don't
no?
need to just keep recalling as much, or
Not the stadium, not the arena.
repositioning themselves, if any.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
That was sent with a conceal, telling us it's time for game number 2. It's match point once more for the Super Fam.
Now, one thing you have to watch out for here if you're Falcons is if you don't
Yo, the
have
game
the
started,
right,
guys. Focus on the game. Chat about
initiation, you don't have the right
this
fight, and you
blacklisting
lose
mode and stuff,
that
all those
fight
things
near
later.
your buff.
Focus on the game.
Onyx PH has a lineup that's very strong on the invade.
Okay, okay.
For
So,
example, after a
Roncho
turtle,
and,
if you're not
XP
careful,
Hilda.
watch
Okay.
out for Onyx PH to just
Bro, they might
dive
get a
into
kill
the
now.
hole.
Oh my
wait,
lord.
is
Oh
this
my
a
lord.
first blood? Not just yet.
Almost there, almost there.
Okay, and Kirk doesn't use the vengeance either, so he was just really able to keep himself safe.
Kirk knew he wasn't going to die. Again, using
This
the
show is very
maximum
aggressive.
potential, that 15% damage reduction underneath the gold XP shield. Ogwin dashing through, gets knocked out.
Damn.
Oh, what a precise usage of the Sacred Hammer, and this is what we keep
So
seeing
both
from
the
these two
tanks
mid-duos.
actually going for damage as
Renmar,
the
how do
final
you reckon
talent.
that,
Okay.
emblem set on a jungle Lucas goes?
Oh, well, he's going for Assassin, which, well, yeah, you need the damage. If you decide to double down on his tankiness, that's actually where we've seen Lucas Jungles falter. But going for Assassin and then maybe going for a hybrid build might be good for King Kong.
Yeah, full damage build is not that great.
Also
I mean,
will
it's
be able to
great,
compensate
but
for, with
one
everything
damage
you
and you
mentioned,
can't even
Mike.
survive.
I think might be lagging in the early stages in terms of damage just yet. But now, this seems like an early game where both teams are just really freely moving and rotating across the map.
Falcons first to the dominant position, taking control of the brushes here. Upper quarter of the map, first turtle spawning. and
Okay.
it's up.
I
Let's
hope
see who
Unik actually
draws
gets one
first
turtle
blood.
this
Still
time.
no ults on the
Last
big
time they didn't even
players,
contest turtle
roamers and mid
because of
laners.
Fanny jungle, but this time they
Ogwin
can.
with the Shunpo.
Since it's a
Turtle now
Lucas.
down to about half health.
Even
I
the
think this time
Cycle
Falcon
Hive
will have to play
taken
safe.
Here by Falcon, so this has to, or probably really will
Bro,
be a team fight. As
the first
Netherite
ultimate.
already used here by Few,
But it's a bit
there's
early, I
another
would say.
translation. Flap
Yeah,
busy though.
King Kong gets it.
He's really low. But
Hogan
then
gets a kill on
even
King Kong.
despite that,
Oh my
Onyx
lord, Keldra,
takes
where did he
hold
pop
of the
up from?
turtle, and even 3 kills for
Bro,
Falcons.
look at Keldra, bro.
Great take there by
He
King Kong,
rotated all the way
dancing
from
around the
bottom lane to
ultimates,
this,
puts himself in a dangerous
to get a kill there
situation,
in
but
mid.
he knew he has the dashes built in his
And he
kit
still
to be
didn't
able
do
to
set,
sidestep some
to
things,
lose
walks
away.
away with the turtle, and it meant
Bro,
that
that's
Onyx had
a really
the
good
advantage because
awareness of the
turtle shield
map
buff.
and
With nothing left for
good
Falcons
gold
to take
management.
back, even chunking away at mid. Kelra making it all the way down back.
Bro,
to
Kelra
the
is back
wave.
again in mid lane,
Onyx
bro.
are swimming in it. About
Bro, this
1,000
guy is
change
insane.
up, 3
Their
minutes
goal line
in.
is insane. Onyx.
Where else can Falcons find a win here?
Yeah, they're gonna have to play this a little bit more.
I think Falcon will struggle this game, for
I
sure.
think, yeah, they might have to think about going for the counter punch or just basing it off of Ogwin getting a nice kick.
Bro,
there's
nice kill.
one.
Oh
That's
my
onto
lord, the
Brusco.
Castes case, bro.
That's
Castes
enough
case.
damage as well from Falcons
Castes
to take
case.
him
He just
down.
said
It's the
about a
rumor
kick
of Onyx
and
moving.
he already
And again,
delivered,
as cool as
bro.
it is to see the bruiser go down, you're right, Brigida, it's just a roamer. And he's back just like that. Set and ready for another big ticket fight. While Ogwin's flicker is still off, his is out of cooldown.
Yeah, and look at Kelra, the KK connection not being as
level
threatened,
7.
knowing that there isn't a possible setup coming in from Ogwen anymore. So everything just seems to be in favor
King Kong
of
is-
Onyx
King Kong is
Philippines, and
slightly
at this
ahead
point, all of them
compared to
almost
Kyle
seem to
C.
be leading too up against their laning matchups.
Yeah, I think Onyx are going to be looking
Maybe
once again into
because of the
team
turtle,
fighting,
I
heavy
guess.
team fighting scenarios to just protecting Kelra because he didn't go into this with a Purify. He went with a sprint. So if ever he gets caught out by a kick by Ogwin, Brusco
Because now, like the Grange's skills na, it works in a straight line.
Counter any potential engagement that Falcons
It
wants to
will be
do
hard to go
around the
a lane
pickoff.
against
And
Irithel.
this is where we're
Because
what we're
Irithel
talking
can
about is
move
the
here and
setup
there,
amounts
na,
of
so
damage coming from an Eve early in
yeah,
the
it's
game,
easy to
poking out
go
you in the mid.
like
That's right.
avoid
Down to
Grange's
about
skills.
half health. Now he's just playing with range. Ogwin here spots Brusco and Kirk. Turtle already spawned. King Kong taking his purple first, while Kyle scores an orange. Let's
Next
see where
turtle.
this goes. Kelra making his way up top.
I still think
And
Onyx
he
will
not
get
be
it.
spotted. He's keeping himself scarce.
Yeah, and Flap TZ too.
Last time Farsa was a
in
bit-
the back.
Oh
they
my lord,
went
oh my
to
lord,
go
oh my
for
lord, oh my
Brusco
lord.
first.
Oh,
Kelsey
Kelsey.
gets the kill. And
Kelsey
the
gets the turtle.
too.
Oh my,
Kelra, though,
Ogwen.
dancing in the
King
middle
Kong
of
dies.
everyone, taking down Q and Kyle
Bro,
TZ. That's a
Kelra?
double kill for him.
Kelra?
But
They took
Falcons
they
won't
took down
let
Kelra
him
too.
live.
Oh my
That's
lord.
the kill taken by Super Marco.
Super
and they're trying to chase
Marco.
after Onyx, but they will decide
Sheesh.
to disengage.
Man, Super
Bro, they could
Marco
keep proving
held
me
on.
wrong.
I really thought that Kelra coming in
These
from the
MPLPH
perfect
teams
angle,
actually
which
they
is
keep
SFU
proving
and
me
Super
wrong.
Marco.
Nice,
But
nice.
Super Marco
I
said,
like a
"I'm alright here."
game where
Eventually,
both
Flap
teams
and
actually
Ogwen are gonna
go
come in
back and
help
forth
me,
between
and,
them,
yeah,
you know?
good side steps by Super
Instead of
Marco,
like
able to stay alive.
one team
1-0
playing
and
well,
2
the other
now,
team
and that's what they
actually
needed there, because if
getting
he
gap.
gave a kill
This
to
game is
Kelra
actually
and
nice.
ended
Pretty
up
even.
with the Airthal having a triple kill, that would have been a nightmare start for the Falcons.
I'd reckon if Kelra did that maybe 2 or 3 minutes from now,
Yeah.
it would have worked out. But currently he's sitting on just a Haas clause. That's not enough damage output to make those kinds of dives worth it. So that gives Falcon here a lead now.
Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord.
What, a fifth of his he's down!
What the
Evil Queller
fuck?
to finish him off. And they
Damn, I thought he escaped.
don't allow anyone to fall either. They might just be able to get their
Sheesh.
hands on
The
the first
Farsa,
turret
bro.
too.
The damage from
Clean
Farsa.
pickoff on the Kirk attack. This will open up
Oh my.
the upper quarter of the
Oh
map.
my.
King Kong holding his
Oh my.
ground. I just want to take my purple, man.
They
Leave
need
me
to
alone.
give vision,
Now
bro,
Flap is
for
gonna
King
mess him
Kong.
up. Okay, my Ogwen!
sheesh.
Oh no, Kelra! Not even with a heavy
Damn,
crossbow
he had no
gets to
time to react there.
survive. Two members
Bro,
of
what is
Falcons.
Falcon on?
And how unfortunate is this?
For the
You
past
already
2 minutes,
mentioned
they
it.
are on
He was already
boost,
on
bro.
the
They
killing spree, but that
bring
was
boost
immediate
and
shutdown
came
goal
here.
for Super Marco,
You
and
know?
he gets another.
Oh.
Across the map, the
Wait,
super
wait,
fam are falling
Okay.
like flies. And all it's taken are these little micro movements from Falcons.
I think by this time, I
Ogwen,
think
Few
Cho
are
has ultimate, I
controlling
feel.
the map right now. Few going with Kyle, Ogwen
Okay,
going
Kyle
with
C
Super
picked up the
Marco. That's a
Vorax.
good split. They're not just focusing
Okay,
on
they are
one
going for the
thing,
bottom lane.
except now this is a
But
good
they don't have
time to
any-
do it because you
they
can
don't have
help
any
supplement
minions.
Super Marco's farm.
Oh, I'm starting to feel the
okay,
range coming in from Falcons, but then that was a kill onto King Kong.
Okay, the important
Now Kirk
turtle.
is here to join.
Oh
That's another
my
kick onto
lord.
Brusco. Double kill for
Sheesh.
Super Marco.
Ogwen.
Bulletproof Marco in action
Okay,
once
Ogwen
more.
died too. Both
There's
are
the
almost
third
dead.
call as well. Kelra.
Oh
That's
my
a
lord, Super
triple
Marco.
for Super Marco, and Kyle TZ takes out Kirk on the
Bruh.
other side of the map. Super Prince with a
Bruh,
flicker just to
who was
escape.
struggling?
But they take
Who was
the
struggling
mid lane
against
tier one
Irithel?
as well.
From
Bruh.
a dominant start to suddenly playing like a team I've never seen
Bro,
before.
the Super Marco.
Falcons are putting Onyx PH in their place. King Kong here, unleashing the beast only to run away.
The beast
King Kong can't
runs
even
with
get
its
close, you
tail
know,
between its
because he's
legs,
getting shredded from a
and
distance.
Falcons.
How do you do that?
Was that a chicken or a...
That was a crying
Oh.
dog.
What is the sound?
That was a great sound effect.
That's so,
Brigida.
bro. Yeah, I know, right?
You could call this run and gun.
Bro,
what Falcons
not just
are doing.
Cho,
They're
bro,
literally,
even the
"All right, let's
Farsa."
go here, see what we can win. All right, make sure you're also doing that in another portion of the map. And they're not allowing Onyx to find
Bro,
a
they are
good
not even
pace for
letting them
themselves
breathe, bro.
because they want to play around their Eve. But going up against a Farsa, of course, with the wings by wings, you have more freedom to be a little bit more unpredictable with your rotations.
Falcons are forcing Onyx to walk and talk, but Onyx can only do so much. You're right, Redmar. They're a stationary lineup, and as long as Falcons keep pushing the advantage, there's no way
Okay,
for them
they're
to
going
come
in, they're
back.
going in.
5,000 gold up almost at
Damn.
8.5
Falcon
minutes.
last game too,
Team
na? They were
Falcon have
actually
their eyes
ahead
on
in the
this
game,
lure.
map-wise.
So hard, even before
Same
Onyx
same
gets
thing.
to
Like
close the
I think they are
gap
stronger
between
than
them and
Onyx in
Falcons.
early
They're
game.
already
Both
way
games, I
low.
think.
They've been poked enough
But
by
this
both
Farsa
Super
and Cho
Marco
combination is
Few.
insane.
There seems like just
Super
no
Marco is
way
playing
for
well
Onyx
too.
Philippines at this point to gain access towards these two
They might be able to get that
damage
turret. No.
Feather
Oh
Air
my
Strike
lord.
put in by Few.
Ouch.
Cancel that
Ooh,
with
look
just
at
a
the gap.
couple
Look
of
at the HP, bro.
salvos. It's
Almost
enough to
50%
put
HP
Keller
gone.
down to a third of his health.
Like just
Lord
from 2
spawning
strikes
in
of
just a
Farsa.
jiffy. You know what?
Maybe I think
can't
people
even
will start
point
using
out and
Farsa
say, "Oh,
more
it's the
from now.
Lucas jungle that's wrong with Onyx lineup.
Yeah.
Farsa is still OP.
Played this draft oh so well.
Yeah, again, we talked about how the Onyx lineup is easier to pull off. Falcon said, okay, how about we don't let them pull it off? What
Yeah,
if we split
Falcon is
open the
actually
map?
quite good.
What if we make them
They can
force
beat
reactions
Onyx,
all
I
throughout?
think.
And that's what's been happening. And now they're just getting poked down, controlled by Falcons to the
But
point where
but you know
Onyx
what?
will just concede
Team
the
Liquid
very
actually
first load of
leads the
game.
tournament. So I think they are even
do
better.
not want to fight Falcons anymore at this point. Even when the entire idea of their lineup is to fight, they couldn't withstand the damage.
I think they will get
that
the top lane
Falcons
turret,
is
no?
able to dish out at this point. Look at that view again. Just confident enough to keep throwing out those feathered airstrikes. And even the chunkiest frontliners of Onyx Philippines, they can feel the damage.
You know what? There's only really one chunky frontliner, and that's Brusco. He's the only one who can afford
Cho
to
actually
take these
building
hits
blade armor
and
against
stand
Irithel.
as Onyx Vanguard, because that aside, Kirk has to fight, King Kong has to fight. Their chunkiness and their lifesteal is defined.
Look at the build of Cho, bro.
But Falcons are going so fast.
Radiant
they're not
armor,
allowed for
then
that.
direct blade
Run
armor
and gun,
against
and it's
Irithel.
working out so
Because
well
Irithel
for
is
the
going crit, na?
Falcons. Just don't let Onyx play their game. Who knew it would be that simple?
Bro, Lucas is going pure damage only. I think he needs to
actually
build
can't think of
semi-tank.
a
I mean
way
semi-damage.
For Brusco to use
early
the
ult
implosion
from the
at a
Farsa.
perfect timing right now, and Falcons might just get their hands on their first inhibitor turret away from Onyx Philippines, but they successfully defend either way. But at least for the holy shields, they will not be in.
Bro, Falcon is not allowing Onyx to breathe
Objective,
this
you could
game.
Call it a free wave clear. No longer there for Onyx Philippines.
Unless Tigreal managed to make a good play here, I think they will struggle. Okay, conceal play coming.
Here from Brusco. What are they looking for? They spot
Ogun?
Ogun.
Oh my lord, conceal wasted.
Best case scenario, they kill him, but again, that's just a roamer. Falcons will continue barreling forth across the map.
This is almost a 10k gold lead, and
Oh god.
oh,
576 stacks.
1040 on the Sky Piercer.
At
Yeah.
11
Damn.
minutes?
Oh, conceal.
Bro, he
now
just
this
need
time,
one more
that
equipment.
might just be Falcons
That
looking for a
Granger.
fight. Kirk
Oh my
barely
lord. Look at the
surviving
HP.
feathered airstrike. There's the counter railroad manipulation. And
Oh
they
my
defend
lord, what the fuck is that
base
ultimate?
for
What the
just
fuck
a
is that
moment,
ultimate?
And those are two members from Falcons caught in
Bro.
the implosion. In the
Oh.
hammer, but they still
But they still didn't
survive.
die?
There's not enough damage just yet.
How?
Shockwave blast almost taken out.
Damn.
Members of Falcons, but they stand tall. They will get their objective here.
Okay, they get the
Top lane
inhibitor turret.
penetrated.
But still now,
It's slowing
how
down,
did
but
nobody
Falcons
die
still
in
definitely
Falcon?
control.
I think the Onyx, they don't have any
Yeah, I
damage.
just want to look at the mages. A lantern and the glowing wand for the Eve.
Bro,
And look, this
Granger
how
is
active
almost
he has
full
been at
as
the map.
equipment.
He's chasing Super Friends on XP and even Gold. Super Friends has the lead on those two
No
departments.
damage,
That's how
no.
active Few has been all throughout this game. He hasn't been farming creeps, he's been farming bodies.
And it's coming at a cost. Across the board, it's Prince who's actually up on his lane mate, Few.
Yep.
But that makes sense, because again, Few is clearing out these avenues. Few is going in with the pre-fire to clear out Onyx PH's rotation, so that's what's allowing this run and gun.
Yeah, to
I think
put
they'll
it
take
another
this
way,
turret, na?
instead of
I mean,
managing
this
minion
this
waves,
load.
Few is
Bro, do they
managing
know that
Onyx,
the
using
Tigreal is
feathered
there?
airstrike to
Oh
clear
my
Onyx
lord.
health.
Oh, Marco
Mo.
spots that
Bro, Super Marco, bro. His map awareness is good.
Early ult!
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, much closer just to save his teammates. But King Kong will be down, and so will be Brusco. They lose two crucial members, but they get to defend and protect Kelra.
Bro, this game is insane.
For the
Both
cost of a
Romes are good.
And yes, Kelra does
Bro,
survive,
Kirk.
but can they hold on much longer?
Bro, Kirk,
3v1
Kirk, Kirk.
Kirk.
Oh no, he just really wanted to manage the wave. That's a vengeance, but he is up against
Bro,
the
Kirk, good
wave.
kiting.
Will he
Good
be
kiting from
able
Kirk,
to
bro.
escape this?
No, no, no.
Not
I
even
don't
the
think so.
side steps will allow him to. 3 members are taken out from Onyx.
They delayed the inevitable.
They
Falcons
actually
throughout
bought
this
some time.
debacle also
The
scores
CC
allured.
actually bought
The
some
second
time
one of the
for the
game
team
is
to
definitely gonna
regroup.
start crashing down, jumping
Okay.
through.
I
Bottom
think they will
lane
take the
up next.
bottom inhibitor too. Mid lane
They
inhibitor.
only have one base turret
Bro,
left.
they got all the
And
inhibitor turrets, bro.
Falcons, they're knocking at the base. Oh, look at the
My lord,
damage
King
coming
Kong,
in
bro.
from you and
King Kong,
Super
build some
Marco.
defense, bro. You are
It's
not
too
going to
much.
survive if you
I
don't
think
have any
at this
defense.
point, consider ringing the bell. But you do still have a Tigreal and Eve on you. You still have Kelra who got the sidestep.
Bro, Lord is
That
coming in
Jean
from
Kudo entry
bottom
by
lane.
Ogwen, which is why Ogwen
I mean
got
top lane.
punished and Kelra walked away scot-free in that sequence in the top lane. But
Bro,
with the
this
Lord marching
Falcon is
in,
not
and Falcons
allowing
having
Onyx to
all the
breathe,
item
bro.
advantages, especially
Not
a
allowing
4K
Onyx to breathe.
gold
Like
lead for
early
mid
game, they were
compared to the
both
Irithel.
even,
This
but
could be
now
it.
they are not even allowing them to
Always
breathe.
sync. Mid,
I'm
bottom, and
expecting
top,
a good ultimate from
alongside
Tigreal.
Lord. Can Onyx
Oh
defend?
my
No,
lord.
there goes Brusco
The Cho.
with the counter implosion set once more. But
The Cho.
all other members of
Can they
Onyx
end?
are
Can they
busy
end?
with their
Bro, it's
defense.
just like the
They
last
need to
game.
take
They are
down
not
the
able to
Lord.
end the
Oren
game.
will fall, but Flap TZ gains access on the base, but it becomes a double kill for Kelra. Super
Bro,
Marco, the
my,
legendary
oh my
Marco.
lord.
It's
Super
still
Marco.
bulletproof Marco, and Falcons taking game number 2.
Falcons are
Bro,
here.
I thought they
and we're
survived.
going
How?
to game 3.
Bro,
Felt like Super
my
Marco in
lord.
that game just went, oh, Renmar said, I'm not bulletproof, and he took
Bro,
that
what is the
personally.
Super Marco,
He
bro?
went deathless in that game and got the initial salvo there, or the
Bro,
final
what the
salvo
fuck,
that
bro?
solidified the Falcons win. Marco was nuts.
Bro, I'm
Bro,
about to
Marco
anger
was nuts.
the
Look at the Cho and
thousands,
Farsa,
hundreds of
bro.
thousands of Kelra fans, but the way Marco
They
played
made
here, he
the
made
Marco
Kelra
go
look
wild,
like
you know?
the dude in the gold lane.
Ogwen's every ultimate is OP.
It
Every
was
pick
so
off.
hard, even on the Irithel.
Stay hydrated. Look at that. You see, he didn't even know that a camera was on. He was like,
Bro, I didn't think the game would end
game's
like
over.
that, you know?
This guy,
I didn't think the
Super
world.
Marco.
I don't think the
Even
game would end like
when,
that. I thought
that
the minions will be
early
there
game
and they will
sequence
be
just
able to
worked
clear
so
and
well
stuff
from
like
him.
that.
I mean, that was an early
But that was an
shutdown
insane
goal,
end
which he
game.
got from Kelra, and then he just kept going from that point onwards. He maintained it so well.
Yeah, and again, when you play around your mid laner, which is one of the keys to
Sheesh.
victory,
That
and you
Farsa
control the
pick,
center
bro.
of the map, the happiest person in
Sad
your team
Phantom.
is your gold laner. Because
Bro,
that
if
means
Falcon
no
wins
one's messing me
2-1
up so
na,
much in my
Falcon is
farm
not
here.
going.
I'm
Falcon
okay.
is
It's
going to
me
get a
against this
timeout for
other
one
dude
day.
who they say is a god, but I'm making him, as Leo said, look like a dude in the gold lane, showing him why I am bulletproof. It seems like not even the bullets or the arrows of a god can
Sheesh.
pierce through Super
I
Marco's
shouldn't have
bulletproofness
predicted
in that
Shivratri.
game too.
Bulletproofness. That's an
Yeah.
actual stat that we've been running here in the MPL for the past couple of years.
Yep.
And he did not. Did he die once? No,
Nope.
No,
Not
not
at
at all.
all.
Not at all. So we're back to prime Riquetiano, ladies and gentlemen. Safe to say he is the MVP. I don't know if anyone else can grab the bag here. Can they?
Nah,
Super
it has
Marco.
to be him.
Damn. 12 kills, no deaths, 4 assists. 84% kill participation.
Yeah, it didn't go well in
Goal
game
per
number
minute,
one.
1022.
12, 0, and
Sheesh.
4, 1022 GPM, and yes, we're lowering our voices because Super Marco just
Sheesh.
slide down a bit. He said. That's what he said. That's what Super Marco's saying to us. We're
Super
getting
Marco
crazy
became a
game
Superman.
here, considering
Sheesh.
that Ogwen and Few controlled the map for Team Falcons.
Bruh. Why are they hushing? Why are they whispering now?
Well,
The casters are whispering.
Normal, I
Yeah, we
guess.
can talk normally now.
He's
Yeah,
fine. He
I
won't
mean-
take it.
Oh, look at the highlights, bro.
So bothered with it.
Yeah, so he's okay
Bro,
with
this
it. We
guy
got
is
a
so
double thumbs up.
humble, you know, like he's a very humble person, I would
this
say.
time around, it felt like
The others were like kind of showing off and
Ogwen
stuff.
was the one who wanted to show off with all those.
He has a very calm face, you know,
Way of
like
the dragon set up
it's very calming to
towards
look at him, you
Onyx
know.
Philippines every single time.
Not that arrogant
It didn't
kind of
feel like
attitude.
The easier to pull off.
Bro,
Michael
these
Cole,
pickups from
even in
Cho,
terms
bro,
of just
that made the Granger
matchups,
go
the
wild.
weak matchups generally
The
work
Farsa
for
and
Onyx Philippines. I think
Cho, na, they
even
made
when you look at
the
SPLA
Granger go
where
wild.
it's, CC
Like, look at every pick off, na. Every pick off that Cho did was insane.
Mid to late game, you would find it harder as a Granger to
I think I feel
target the
low
bullet
key
towards an
in
Irithel.
tournaments, na. The first thing, if you want to play Rome, and if the first thing you have to master is Cho, I guess,
You know
bro.
what makes power?
Cho
what
is
makes
low
something
key the
hurt
more
when it
like the
comes to
MVP
you?
of tournaments,
It's not the
in my
size of the
opinion.
thing, nor is it what it's made of. It's the speed. And that's what Falcons have brought here in the draft for game 2. The speed of which they execute their lineup compared
Bro,
to Onyx, who
here
what,
na, I
have
thought
to
they
go
will be able
step
to
by
defend
step.
or
Kirk has
something,
to
but
be able
I
to
didn't
sit in
realize
front
how
of you,
much
throw the
damage
yo-yo
this
at you
Super Marco had.
weirdly, swipe away
Like, I was
from,
genuinely
Super
shocked to see the
Friends, the
see the game end like
implosion
that.
setting up for all of this. And King,
Bro,
not to
Falcons
mention King
didn't allow
Kong,
Onyx
man.
to breathe,
He has
bro.
to be able to get you with a DOT that a Lucas brings. So all those put together, yeah, it's easier to do, but Falcons would always just run away from it.
Yeah, that's why
Bro,
Falcons
Phantom, I'm not going to
showed
give
that,
timeout
okay,
for
as
you
long
today.
as we don't put Onyx or
Like,
allow Onyx to have
I'll be
their
giving you timeout
set
for
team
tomorrow.
fight,
Like,
there's not much that
Yeah.
this lineup can do. This is why I was thinking Onyx would
so today you
want
are
to
already
become
here,
a
na.
further role
When
because you need
I
to
say
match the
1 day
rotational
timeout,
speed
it's probably
that
for
Falcons
tomorrow.
will have in that
So you won't be
scenario.
able to type
At that
anything
point, they
tomorrow.
already showed the Farsa and
So
Cho,
by the
they're
end of
already
the stream, you
thinking
can
that,
actually
wait,
join.
so shouldn't they
Like, till the end
rotate
of the stream, you
faster?
can actually
But then they
join.
decided, you know what,
But
let's
I
go
will
for the
put you in
counter
timeout
punch in
by the end of
team
the stream.
fighting, and then just set things up for Keller.
If
Who,
if
despite
Falcon wins the
everything,
second
went
game,
6-4 and 2,
if there's a
still an
big
impressive
if,
stat
bro.
line for the scenario.
But if Onyx
Brusco
wins
is who
2-1,
got,